Oh, there it goes. Beforehand, we do 2.5 minutes worth of promos. So
you can just
okay, I'm trying to get everything loaded right now.
Hola, hola, hola.
Get all these essentials. Get all these essentials.
¿Cómo está, mi amigo?
Welcome to the 2.5 minute. Oh, we don't even have to do that anymore. We have an intro for that.
Yeah, you don't have to say
shit.
that.
Oh,
Well,
I promote anxiety.
Who's going to start the timer? Anybody got a timer?
I got a timer. Go ahead.
You do?
Yeah.
Where's your echo?
Is there?
So it's gonna need that.
Yeah, turn the volume off. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Got it.
Volume. Always with the volume.
It ain't
Well,
even
he's
me
always
fucking
rocking out with his porn on high blast.
Alright, so I'm lost already.
Go.
I didn't.
No, not yet. He's not ready.
He's not.
No, it's already.
He's not ready.
Go. Blow Your Mind Sweets. Best cheesecake-based ice cream in the Valley. Make sure you check it out in Los Angeles. Make sure you check it out in Arizona, Washington, D.C. From what I've heard, they are now branching out a little bit further in the East Coast. So check that out. Blow Your Mind Sweets on Instagram, Blow Sweets on Facebook. First Choice CBD alkaline water. This water is amazing. We've had a chance to try it on the show.
Yeah.
Yes.
Helps control pain, stimulates bone growth, stops growth of bacteria, suppresses muscle spasms and convulsions, slows inflammation. CBD is just the new rage right now. So make sure you guys check them out. First Choice _CBD _company on Instagram. It's going on in the background.
I'm not doing that.
Nobody is, dude.
First Choice CBD Company at gmail.com. Hit them up. Make sure you get an order of First Choice CBD. Tell them the Amigos sent you. God damn it, dude. Muscle Vodka. Muscle Vodka is one of the, it's the most healthiest. It's trainer approved, trainer certified. Muscle Vodka is 0 carbs, no GMO, none of that stuff. Make sure you check out Muscle Vodka, musclevodka.net. 0 sugar, 0 carbs, gluten-free, made all organic properties, 2 ingredients, corn and water, reverse osmosis. Again, check them out. Use MuscleAmigos as a promo code. Get 10% off your entire order. Just a good fact of it's made in the United States. Muscle Vodka also has Muscle H2O, which is gluten-free, sugar-free, all that fun jazz. Strongest water on earth.
Sure is.
Podcoin. Make sure you guys check us out on Podcoin. Podcoin is a great alternative to listening to podcasts on the internets, the interwebs, chasers, whatever they are. Use Amigos. I forgot what it is.
We need to have all the same fucking promo codes.
We do.
Not to mess up your 2.5 minutes or whatever.
Yeah, and it's done already.
All right, go ahead. Keep on going.
Podcoin.
Wait a minute. I'm leaving it out.
Don't we have a new sponsor?
What? Oh shit.
Go ahead.
It's too late. I'll do it.
It doesn't matter.
We have a new sponsor?
This is our goal, but keep on doing it. Go ahead.
It's Redhead Printing LLC.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, well, mention it.
Use the Amigos code and you get 10% off your purchase.
And yeah, that's
Basically,
basically they have
T-shirts, stickers,
anything you need for your business. Yeah, Bobby, our guest, as we jump into that later, but anything you need for your business, your things you're trying to promote, anything for some sort of
Go on.
charity event.
Minutes are done, so go ahead.
Yeah, so we just keep going.
Yeah.
So yeah, just filling time. So no, basically,
I failed at this week. I'm
it's
sorry.
alright. Sorry, you yeah. So basically, anytime you need shirts made, these guys are great. We've been using them for a while. They make great shirts. All of us are wearing some except for Albert. Albert's wearing. I made that one.
Oh, you made that
I
one?
made that
You made this one?
I made that one. And then
maybe like 25 of these real quick.
yeah, see, we have someone for you. We can make you a whole bunch at a discounted price, 10% off. I think, right?
Yes.
Yep.
And it's good. It's not bad prices. I don't know.
I'm not sure gonna say it's not bad material like this.
No, that's good. That's good. I like it. But we recently did just, little side note, we recently did an order for lady shirts. And we got a good amount of lady shirts, and they were like, my wife loves them.
Yeah,
So
my wife loves them
she says the shirts are amazing.
Yeah.
She loves wearing them.
Oh, the
So-
lady shirts.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not the dude shirts.
The dude
We
shirts
need
are like-
the next one is a dude shirt, so we get Bobby one because I made Bobby a
Yeah.
shirt. I made you a shirt.
Uh-huh.
Not to, we haven't even talked about you yet, Bobby, but I made you a shirt. But it was the old stuff. It's gonna sound like a cop out, but it's a shitty shirt. So it's not as good as how these guys do it. So just so you know.
So just wait.
If I give it to you, yeah, I'll make you a better shirt. But I can give you that one if you want because I made you one. But you just can't dry it.
We need to fuck with it.
So that's just whatever you want to do. You can either take it, just don't dry it, or you can have the one. Whatever.
Let's
Yeah.
make
Or
it
wait,
Let's make it one.
make you a better one. You can dry and shit.
He did that.
Yeah.
He just
Sorry
did
for
that.
sorry for the shitty attempt at making it better for you.
Or you could just not have told them any of that and be like, hey, we're gonna get you a shirt.
No, I think it's better.
Yeah, these
I
guys
think
are
it's
so
better.
cool, Bobby. They're gonna get you the shirt. I thought we were investing for it. I thought I had an idea for
I
it.
think it's better that I tell you exactly what happened, so that you know, because the heart was there because
It's
I made
the
you
effort.
one.
It's the effort that
Yeah, I made you one.
It was not done maliciously.
Yeah, it was made. I
It was
made you
all
one.
heart, Bobby.
I made you. The last time we were gonna meet up with you, we were gonna, when we
Look
found
at
out
the
your shirt
sincerity
size.
in your eyes.
I know. I mean it. I mean it. You feel it? You feel
Yes,
it?
I feel it. Stop.
Yeah.
It
Sorry.
wasn't done maliciously.
Can you fuck with his mic so we can get him
What's wrong?
sound check?
You can't hear me.
It sounds good.
Mic check 1 2 1 2.
There
Is
we
it
go.
better?
There we
I
go.
was beatboxing for it earlier.
The suit and see.
That's cool.
I'm not that good.
What's that? Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
That's
That's
better.
amazing.
That's better.
Verizon.
You know what we need to do? We need to get rid of these and just fucking we need to drill
Drill
into
into the
here.
tables.
Just drill into the tables.
Or get the fucking mic that I've been telling you guys.
No,
No,
man,
watch
maybe.
this. Watch this. Watch
Maybe.
this. Save the poker table for poker.
No,
That's
that's our thing though.
I understand.
That's our
I
gimmick.
get it.
Or maybe we could get a nice table made that
No,
looks like a poker
exactly. I
table.
was just gonna say
That's
that
true.
poker
Yeah.
table cover because
Yeah.
I mean I DJ. There's a bunch of poker leagues and they just have drop on tables.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Get a little
Yeah.
4-foot square.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
sit
drop
right on
on.
top. It's the same size. Just
Yeah.
push the wheel and protect.
That's
it.
true.
Fantastic little table.
Oh, thank you.
Don't let me be the guy who makes suggestions that help clean
To
the
make
body out.
to make it better.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That's,
Thanks,
I mean,
Bobby.
I've never been a part of that.
Yeah. No.
It's not my
You don't make. You make things better, but yeah.
No, I don't make things better. I just have an idea that would be beneficial to everybody, all parties involved.
Oh, what is it?
We're gonna put a pin in that. And then we'll revisit that.
Yeah, you guys get to this damn interview that I'm late for.
No, we're right on time.
Yeah, right on time.
Hey man, you know what? Let me say this, okay? I need to get like some helicopter benefits because what?
Yeah,
I'm gonna
too
tell you.
far. I know,
I'm
I'm sorry.
gonna tell you what happened.
Yeah.
I live at Luke Air Force Base, and I mean
Oh
literally,
my God.
literally a quarter mile from the damn landing strip.
Really?
I'm not kidding you. My subdivision's the last one before the Chill Road. So I get on the freeway and I
Yeah.
purposely go up that way to Litchfield, past the Air Force Base, then come down Glendale. Right as I'm approaching the 101, I pass the Glendale Airport. And then I get on the 101 and get on the I-10, and I head down the I-10, I'm like, zzz, and I get past 24th Street, and I'm like, hold
Sky
on,
Harbor.
I'm at Sky Harbor.
Yep.
And then zzz, I get down here in the East Valley, past the 101,
Oh, yeah.
to the 2
Where's that?
and please exit at Williams Field.
For Gateway.
I've gone past four airports, man. This is ridiculous to burn that much gas. I could have had an helicopter trip.
Hey, but you know what? We love you.
I love you guys back.
I know, obviously. Thank you. We appreciate it.
I'm trying to go. So I just wanted to say that if anybody out there has a damn helicopter or a
Pick
benefit
you up.
that functions between here, Glendale, Paradise Valley, even I'll stop off there. They got great breakfast. You can stop off at the PD airport and then fly me back out. I can do this in like 40 minutes. The interview we could do in 20.
Yeah.
I mean, I can get back home in 20.
That's true.
All right, I'm just saying.
Wouldn't it be so much better if you could like just have a fucking helicopter to transport to
Honestly,
places for you for sure?
Clearly, can you tell
Yeah.
I thought about that?
Yeah.
When I
You
got
were like,
past, I was getting off. I
four
was like,
airports.
I've clearly done 4 airports, 4 landing strips, in this trip to get here.
That's true.
It was interesting to me to
To see the valley.
Yeah,
To see the valley.
from
What do you
ground.
think? Did you see anything new?
No, I could have done better in a helicopter. I could take
Yeah.
pictures from the sky.
Have you ever noticed that when you travel through like areas maybe you haven't been in a while, that you see like things that have changed the last time you've been there?
Oh man.
Let me ask you this, Scott. When was the last time you went to the West Valley?
Like 2 weeks ago. Remember when
No,
it was?
no.
Unfortunately,
I was thinking, the whole 202 thing, that's coming along, man. Big time.
202, 303, 101 South,
Yeah.
all the way, everything over there because of.
Yeah, I was in the Buckeye area for a service for, unfortunately, my wife knew passed away, so we were on that side, not to somber it up, but we were on that side, and
It's not like it's bad. That
yeah.
side.
no, because it's far from here, because I know your pain, you just drove from here, you know what I mean?
I understand.
It took me, it was good. God, you're such a comedian. And,
I'm not sure. I'm not sure it says that.
No,
but yeah, so it was a journey, and that's what
No,
stabilized.
I think the other thing, like on the weekends, oh god, because right up, the building of 202, they closed the freaking tent.
The tent's all messed
And,
up.
yeah, you have to exit through 2 exits.
All this because I wanted a helicopter trip.
Yeah, we're on Utah.
You're right. That's not an intro, man.
Hey Bobby, work this out.
Yeah.
Help us not have like. So next time we get the helicopter, tell us about the aerial view.
And tell us
And
about
then
the
tell us
tower.
about the right. Tell us what you saw last from the sky developing.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to fix my headphones. I feel like I'm trapped under.
Oh, it's like
Oh, it's
oh,
you might be tangled right here.
No, that's not.
I'll say
Oh,
this
that's the other
one.
one.
Okay, wait.
Is it too far? Well, you got it.
I got it. Yeah, it's just
That
taking
was
the
weird.
precious time
I
out
was
of my
watching the
energy.
Facebook thing, and
Yeah.
I saw Albert leave. I thought he was coming back. So Albert was going. He was leaving, and I thought he was coming back.
Later, Albert.
While he's messing with that,
Yeah.
let's talk a little bit about where
Okay.
we've been, what we've done.
Okay. I don't know what that means, but let's do it.
So
Do
we have recently appeared on a few podcasts. Albert has appeared on a podcast called El Chivo.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Recently, so
And
guest
all
starred I have guest
Spanish.
starred on.
Mark.
Yeah, I have guest starred on. What have I guest starred on?
I don't know.
Local Trash. And then me and Scott both have just recently guest starred on American Slackers. So go
Yes.
make sure you guys check us out on all those other podcasts. American Slacker was an amazing.
Yeah, we did that one today.
podcast. It
We
was
did that one today. It was amazing. Those guys. One's in New York and one's in California. Big podcast. Those guys are doing great things, and I definitely want to check out. During our interview, we were talking about they actually had a podcast attorney
Yep.
that I wanted to check out that episode to learn more on what they were talking about. That sounded very interesting
Now I'm
for me. He is.
So that's cool. That's cool stuff.
Yeah.
I wish I was involved in more, but I'm so wrapped up in.
You're busy, man. You're a busy
Yeah.
guy.
And you know what? I try to be proud of not being a hypocrite.
Yeah.
So like, when people say like,
It's very
I'm so
hypocritical.
busy, man. I wish I could make it. And like, I don't just do comedy. Like sometimes after a comedy show, I'm DJing from 10:30 until 2 in the
Yeah.
morning. And that means when someone else is having an event on another day where I don't have a comedy show, I'm kind of on my way to DJ.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing people that I want to see perform. Like, man, that would be cool to see them not performing for me. It'd be cool to like be in the audience and like see these guys, like, or the girls, ladies, do their thing in another environment other than one that I'm a part of.
Right.
You know what? You're like the epitome of there's no excuses. Like you do you do it all.
That's true. You do.
Like you're here now, right?
Jack of
you
all
have a
trades.
show tonight. You did a show. You probably did a show last night. You're doing an open mic constantly, all the time, every time. You're doing things. So
He's busy.
yeah, he's extremely busy. But
I
the
get
thing
that.
is, the thing is like I went to go. I had an arrangement to go over to Boycott, which is one of the open mics that he does, and I had some things that I need to do for our podcast. That night, I just happened to stop and say, "Hey, man, when can we get you back on the podcast?" And we figured it out right then and there.
Wow.
Like it
Well, that was the whole squeaky wheel thing. That's why.
you think so?
Because
Well,
you made
a
it.
squeak wheel this time.
Man, he
I
was.
said
He was.
something.
You did because you wanted to come on, and we were gonna meet you up at the Improv that one time, and things didn't mash out right. But I'm glad we had you back.
Thanks,
And
man.
what did I say?
Because I heard that at the same time.
What happened when I did?
No, we both said right.
Oh, yeah.
It was a stereo.
Surround sound. But I'm glad that you're back because it was a great episode. We had you on last, and it was such, we had all the parts. We had all the parts in place, and the wheels were moving, and everything was perfect.
No, not everything. I was here.
That's what
I came here this time. I'm interjecting already.
That's why I said it was perfect. Because I wasn't here.
It was like the 2.5 Amigos, just
we were brutal.
yeah, perfect. Just had
But yeah.
Well, we haven't showed up today.
Yeah. He would have thought you weren't probably a real person.
Yeah.
Probably he's met you before, but that would have been hilarious. Like, is Albert real? Right?
Yeah, this
You're a
guy
real
talking
person.
about a fictitious person. We got 3 people on a sticker and 2 empty chairs. What the hell is going on here? Math is not working. It's two amigos and me.
Well, I mean, we're all kind of part of the Arizona education system.
Yeah, our math no good.
I was about to say, you guys are all teachers. You guys off for the summer.
Yeah, our math.
Yeah,
Our math
right.
was so good.
No,
Math, not so good.
we had to deal with Common Core. It just wasn't.
No, that was after us. Sometimes we were younger than that.
Yeah.
Common Core is a new thing.
Albert is any age we need him.
Yeah.
That's true. So he could be young if we need.
Yeah.
I want them to wherever I want to go.
So
I know.
one thing I wanted to bring back up from the last time you were here, Bobby, is how was the pruning process going?
It's
Ooh.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Without it, there would be no growth, and clearly we see that there's been some growth. And that's kind of, like I said, there'll be vague answers because I actually, the truth is real simple. I can only do so much for myself. Let's start there.
Yep.
Let alone
Help
a
others.
whole bunch for everybody else. And I'm doing a whole bunch for everybody
Yeah,
else.
already.
You know, I kind of got reminded of it, but I still try to, I don't want to say play this humble dude, but without some true humility, self-checking, you can become an egomaniac. And
Yeah.
I know I'm not guilty of, I'm human. But, like I said before the first time I was here, oh shit, I got a rocket mic.
Yeah, you're good.
Like I said the first time, try not to be a hypocrite by checking myself. So
yeah.
ultimately, things are changing, things are growing. They're different than they were. So there are certain people who aren't cut out for the difference right now.
Okay.
And the pruning process, like I said, it takes care of itself.
Well, you just said a key thing there, right now. Like, so there are other people out there that you have dealt with that maybe they need to grow too, and they're not just ready for that yet.
I think it was a maturity thing that I was talking about.
Okay.
Is that there's a lot of young people, and work ethic, drive, being a self-starter, a whole bunch of things that comes with the tools that people are looking for you to have when you
Really?
show up.
Really?
They don't want you to have to come and need an instruction pamphlet for an hour and a half show.
Yeah.
They need you to show up and be like, okay, I know the rules.
I'm ready to go.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna play by the rules. What am I supposed to do? 7 minutes? Cool. I'm gonna sit down and shut up for an hour until my 7-minute moment comes, and I'm gonna kick royal, complete, total ass for 7 minutes.
So that's it.
Then I'm gonna go sit down somewhere else and celebrate everybody else until
Yeah.
the night's over, and go home and say, I felt good about myself tonight.
Yeah.
That, all in a nutshell. When you're looked at, that's kind of what every boss is looking for. Ask your boss at work what they're looking for.
for sure.
Yeah.
All right, well, wherever you're performing, that's your next job. You're only as good as your last gig.
Yeah.
Said that
Sure.
before.
Very
Nothing's changed. I told you, it's gonna be redundant, and there's gonna be vague answers.
Yeah, stop asking the same question, Mark.
Same question.
Be shaken up.
Shake it up.
Well, you talked about growth, like, obviously the pruning process that we had talked about previously, the last time you were here, helps with the growth, like you just said. What's going on in Bobby's world? Like, what? You're talking about growing, like, where are you growing? What's going on?
Well, initially, I keep approaching this microphone like it's my turn to sing with Gladys Knight. And then we said Bobby's turn.
Yeah. Yeah. It's perfect.
All right, we just keep my shirt. I'm trying to sit close.
It's once we get better mics,
The mics are fine.
It's the same one,
But
but
the
yeah.
mics are fine.
But you gotta get on it. Like
Yeah.
that's why this is where we're going eventually, right?
Okay.
And those like he can be back and just be.
Oh, no,
Yeah, it's just such a better mic.
Still hear me.
But
Yes, I can.
Unfortunately.
yeah, just shut up.
So
He's about to say
what's the
something.
next one?
Shut up, Mark. He's about to say
What
something.
else was I gonna say? What's the answer to that question?
Something about
What's
pruning or
what's
growth.
growth?
The growth. What's going on in Bobby's World as far as growth? I don't want to call it Bobby's World because
That's a show.
Yeah, Bobby's World. Yeah, it
Did you
is.
see that? Little kid on a fucking tricycle? Sorry.
Howie Mandel.
Yeah.
Oh,
I love that shit.
See, comedy's been a part of my life and
Yeah.
forever, dude. You name something that's got comedy, I'll probably tell you what's in it. But anyway, not everything. I said something. Don't get cocky and throw some some weird, funny shit.
We will next time. Next
Who
time we
would
have
know that he
some.
would never know.
We'll throw some great shit on next time.
But it's turned into the consistency of being fortunate to have people buy tickets to my show.
Yeah.
I do a lot of promotion with tickets. I ask the lineup to do their part in selling tickets so that they can get money for the tickets. I've increased, that's growth. I've increased from 50% after the first 20 tickets because there's over 300 seats in every venue. So all of us on the lineup, looks like 10, sell 20 tickets. We're at least 2/3 of the venue.
Yeah.
Nice.
But if everyone doesn't do that, then it's my responsibility to make up for at least 80 seats. That way, for wherever there's lack, I've covered it.
Yeah, okay, I get it.
And then the general sales.
Yeah.
So that part is growth as far as I'm able to make the numbers to where I'm allowed to use the venue. So it's really, a lot of us have a different view of where we're going with this, and sometimes I ask vague questions on Facebook, like, where is it you're trying to go, and like, what's your motive? Because, hookers and bar managers and bar owners, even like on the open mic level, they have different expectations of what we're bringing to their bar.
Hookers and bar managers?
No.
Hookers.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
close.
okay.
And I'm sure some bar managers working with hookers somewhere.
Okay,
Sorry,
Mark.
I misheard you. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. My mind is
I think
somewhere
you
else.
heard
Yeah.
me wondering. That's what I'm saying. There's hookers at the bar with managers.
Yeah. No matter what, dude, anything that says Hooker, would have always been like, oh, hookers?
Hooker.
I don't, it's
The Hooters.
Look at all the lookers over there. Oh, hookers?
Where are the hookers over there?
I just realized I can move my camera down and put it on my shirt.
Nice.
Or your lap. I mean, show them the goods.
Your hookers lap.
Show 'em the
Everything's
goods.
got something to do with some sort of prostitution over here.
I'm in the entertainment business. I gotta entertain.
That's entertaining. I'm just saying. And let me push done on here so this one will record too.
Ooh.
Wow.
Oh, you know what?
We're talking about the show tonight. So this is actually in the thread for the show tonight.
Very
Nice.
So, I said this is podcasting before the show. You guys can comment if you want to. If you want to watch, I understand
Do
you
you have
don't
any
want
comments
to.
yet on ours?
Yeah, we do.
Ooh, I'm telling you.
No, nothing bad. This was about a couple minutes ago. Tommy D can't hear who's talking, but I love Bobby Johnson.
Good old Tommy.
Here's talking. Turn your volume up, Tommy D.
Yeah, Tommy, that's
Yeah, your computer's on mute.
Mine is. I might have been muting Pornhub.
Oh, you know what? He's right though. Hold on.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What happened? You can't hear anything?
No, it's hard to hear on the thing.
Oh, yeah, turn that up.
Okay, I thought it was me.
No.
It was me.
It's our intern.
And my Bell Biv DeVoe voice.
No, it's definitely our intern. You know what? Where's the dongle at?
That sounds dirty.
That's what we call it. I think we call it a dingle. No?
Dingle dongle? Was it connected to the thing?
That's what I've been calling it. My wife keeps calling it. Like, why do you keep calling it that? Like, I don't know. That's what we fucking call it.
That's what we've been calling it. The
I've
dongle.
been calling it a dingle. I've been calling it a dingle.
Well, you know
Is
where
it
it is?
dongle?
I don't know where it is.
Dingle Dongle?
So anyway, I'll talk about my show tonight.
Yeah, please do.
Because I have to.
So it's at the improv. Yeah, it's at the
It's at
improv.
the improv. This is America. You guys really can't see it that clearly. Somehow I'll turn off one of my
awesome.
medias, and we'll get it in here in the thread
It's
and
crystal clear
comments.
on our live.
All right, so tonight at Tempe Improv, check us out. Show starts at 7:30, but doors open for seating at 6:30 p.m. It's a great lineup of local comedy. I mean,
I see
Dongle's
four. I see four great guys that I know.
He sees
four great guys that I know.
He doesn't know the other six.
I don't.
And he can't even make it to the damn show, so he's being judgmental for no reason.
Yes.
I only know four good ones.
No.
No.
I'm sure they're all great. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying the four that I know are awesome.
Here, as soon as I walked in, he made sure I had a red solo
That's what I'm saying. The four that I know.
So actually, let's try to keep pace with you guys' show, because if I start talking too much, I'll just like.
Bobby, you never talk
You're
too
the
much.
guest. You're supposed
You
to
can say whatever you want.
I need questions so I can have
let's go to that.
answers.
Well,
do you have answers? I'm questioning about
They're
that.
vague.
we thought it would be good.
We've kind of figured that out already.
We thought it would be good to incorporate you into our show, just like we did last time, kind of.
Yeah, just have a show. And
Some new news just dropped recently.
oh my God, really?
Yep.
What's new?
Morgan Freeman can now be
that's
your
not news.
GPS voice.
Navigate. Yeah,
That's
Morgan
funny.
Freeman
Yes.
is now a GPS navigation voice.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I wanted to play a little bit, just so we can hear Morgan Freeman tell us to make a U-turn.
I think I'm all on board with that.
Me
Just
too.
because-
Like, I would love
like,
to
I would
have
love to have
Morgan
that.
Freeman tell me where to go.
Oh, here it is.
Start typing to see results or hit escape to close.
Oh.
Sign up for next hours. Wake up daily to the latest news.
That's
in
not.
that
That's not.
Asian
What are
That's
you
not
doing?
her.
It sounds like The
Stop,
Exorcist, man.
stop.
You got
Turn it down.
That's a
Turn it
too
chick
many
talking.
demons talking.
I have it.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry.
But don't apologize to me. Apologize to yourself. It's no wonder your ass is single.
No way.
Take a right here.
That's
Better
awesome.
make that a left. Ultimately, it's up to you to decide. Where would you like to go today, my young friend?
I'm kind of hungry.
Where would you like to eat?
Sandwich place?
Sure, that's what you want. Church's chicken is up on. How many years have you been driving?
15 years.
15 years, you haven't learned shit. Looks like you chose the wrong path.
Everything you're telling me I'm supposed to do, I don't understand.
Kind of a metaphor for your life, really.
So it almost sounds like
So
Morgan Freeman is just
yeah.
talking shit to you the whole time. Like you're always screwing up.
Yeah, that's not Morgan Freeman's GPS. That's like your personal life counselor.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like you failed.
shit.
You
Yeah.
fucking failed. All you do is fail.
You didn't graduate. You didn't graduate.
It does
Right.
sound like that.
Did you take a test today? Because you know how you did on the last test.
Is Morgan
Loser.
Freeman ever happy? It's like,
Actually, he
does-
is.
what- no. I mean, I'm sure in real life, but I mean, like in the GPS world.
Oh, no.
Like, are
it
you
does
ever
sound
on the
like
right
it.
path? You must never be, right?
I'm just going to say, I've heard like several people do, several comedians in town do GPS jokes. And the first person that ever did the coolest GPS joke was Josh Graves.
Yeah.
Yep. I know everybody's joke when I mention what it is, but I don't want to use his joke because it's disrespectful
It's just a joke.
to use someone's joke.
But it's good.
But it's funny because he says it like it's Snoop Dogg. Like, you know, when you say make a U-turn, it's like, bust a U-turn, bitch.
Yeah.
You know, and he does the voice. So, and I was
That
like,
is pretty good.
yeah, shout out to Josh Graves. Go back in comedy like 7 years now. There's some guys out here that, you know, we don't necessarily work together, but, you know, we're still cool. They'll do a show here or there, or they'll ask me to jump on a mic somewhere. But, you know, actually, you guys should all, like, do a show with me.
There you go. You heard it here, guys. Get on Bobby's radar. Let's do it.
There's a lot of spots that need to be filled, and, you know, I can't fill them with the same people all the time.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah, you always got to mix it up.
Yeah, and I have to keep saying openly that I don't have a problem working with anyone out there. I don't know what anyone's problem is, but now that I've created so much work for everyone else, I mean, it's work for me.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
But I've created so many
Yeah.
working opportunities. It's not just a show up and, you know, you don't have an opportunity to make any money. It's hey, if you show up and you want to sell tickets, because that's fair. I can't fill the seats by myself. Number one, hashtag I'm not a comedian. So I'm not there for that. But if my business sense can get the platform, why isn't anyone really making any money in local comedy?
Right.
Yeah.
You know, I get it. Everybody wants to hit as many opportunities to perform as possible. But at some point, I wanted to do that when I was a DJ. I wanted to perform as much as I could. I didn't care if it was $50. I cared, but
Yeah, the more the better, right?
I mean, honestly, after a while, what you're giving away for free, and if people keep taking it for free, at some point they're going to stop, and then you're going to say, "Well, why didn't you hire me when you paid this guy, $300?"
Yeah, that's true.
You're always free. And we were looking for someone who would go above and beyond the level of free.
Yeah.
So
that's true.
It's about work ethic. It's what people see in you. If you show them that you're just there for the giveaway and there for the handout, then eventually they'll go for someone who's wanting to work for it, because you get more from someone who's
that you paid. Yeah, they're gonna pay. Yep, that's right. That's a really good point.
That's really why I'm concerned that I have the opportunity right now, because I need to be able to.
Shit.
I feel like I just spilled water.
No, you're good. You're good.
Every
you didn't pull an Albert.
Yep, every guess.
Not yet.
Nope. He's on the verge of Tristan Bowling right now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my dude. He's crazy too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we had him on last week.
There we go. So yeah.
But that's true. That point is really true.
That's a good way to look at it.
People will rather pay because they know they're gonna get, because they paid for it. They're gonna get more.
Right.
Yeah, because they pay for it.
And when you ask that person to do something in the moment, they're like, "Absolutely." I'm sorry. I'm like, "Absolutely. Let me take care of it for you."
Yep.
I'm the happiest person to be an absolute at the event that I'm already booked at. Once I'm dressed up and my equipment's up in the air, I'm actually asking staff
to do.
How can I help y'all?
Yeah.
Can I pop bottles for you? It's almost champagne time.
Yep. Exactly.
But no one.
No, everybody.
Here comes a redundance. I'm a full service waiter. I mean, I'm a full service entertainment.
Right. A lot of people like to be like Karen and just fucking be like, "That's not my job. That's not my job. Fuck this. That's my job."
Yeah.
Like, no, they rather not be proactive. They'd rather not help the greater cause.
And those are the people who are like, "I wish I had another cigarette," or whatever their habit is. They wish they had something, a way to supply it for free.
Yeah.
Yep.
Once again, they're stuck in the mode of free.
I won't get you wrong though. I enjoy free.
I do too. You know what? Let me say this. I don't like free when it's offered. I like free when I ask for it and get it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I enjoy free when I'm like, if someone's doing me a favor and then we do them a favor.
But that's reciprocation. Here I go with my redundance. That's reciprocal, though. You get what you give.
Yeah. What about buy one get one free?
Now I really am a fan of that.
I like that one. BOGOs. Buy one get one free.
Buy one Amigo, get 2.5 free.
Right, and then you get me. Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. So where are we?
You're the bonus. You're the bonus.
The bonus package. Limited time. Whoa,
you brought a whistle?
Is this a basketball game? What's going on?
It's always a basketball game.
Again, ref's here.
Ref's here.
It's all the way around entertainment. I like that, Jacoby. I see you doing your thing up here. I have to come out of my pocket and pay you guys and put my shit up there too.
Let us know. Hey. Let us know.
I know it's about promotion. Look, hey, I'm not advertising dollars.
I know.
I actually have 3 sponsors for some of these shows, but I don't. I do, but I don't.
You do, but you don't?
Yeah.
Well, let us know when you do.
Well, actually, honestly, we were going to get into that, but this is so much freestyle because I think you guys smoked more weed than me before I got here.
No, actually.
Unfortunately, we're sober.
Yeah. They were just in the sun baking.
Yeah, exactly.
They're a different kind of baked.
That's true. It's hot. Arizona.
It's hot.
100
million degrees outside.
Yeah.
He brought me another cold water to put in my bed.
So I don't want to bring in drama.
Let's start working. Do work.
I don't want to bring in drama. I don't want to start talking about that. But I noticed recently that there was someone that was either coming into Arizona or is new to the scene, and this is on Facebook groups and things. They asked for a recommendation for an urban type comedy show or open mic, right? And you had happened to be tagged in this post. Because you weren't a part of it whatsoever, no one asked for you or anything like that.
Thank you.
And you chimed in. You said something along the lines of, "You're not an urban open mic. You promote diversity, things like that." And I was wondering if you can go in a little bit more depth, kind of give your thought mentality of when this person posted you. I'm not trying to roll anybody in the bus, but I mean, this was the thing. What you said in the what you said in your response, it moved me. So I wanted to like get a little bit more insight, and you kind of go into a little bit more depth of that.
Well, for starters, I'm kind of like, I don't want to say Optimus Prime. I'll say I'm kind of like an Autobot.
Okay.
There's more to meets the eye. People will judge you from what they see.
Yeah,
very
but
true.
deep down on the inside, man, I'm somebody's father. I'm the father of 2 beautiful daughters.
Yeah.
And I'm somebody's son, who got his ass beat for getting out of line. So I know what it's like to be corrected in love, and I know what it's like to have to correct in love.
Yeah.
So I don't try to always respond with haste, but I do try to say, this is where I stand on whatever you're saying when you talk about me.
Yeah.
So
okay.
the moment you bring me into it, you've invited me to say,
That's right.
hey, I can tumble you out, or I can say, honestly, Daddy doesn't like to be, or Bobby doesn't like to be talked this way, or Mom, I don't like that, or Dad, you don't really know me well enough as a man to talk to me, to represent me this way.
Yeah, and you're right. If they invited you into it, hey, now you.
So I tried to be fair without, because my mind and my heart responds first to like, man, I'm defend myself verbally.
Yeah.
And then it's like, it's not necessary.
Yeah.
I never had to yell
You
at my
gave
kids.
yourself time to think about your response. Okay.
Yeah.
So I think always before, and that's a part of the hypocrisy. I raise my kids to think before you speak. Don't just open your mouth and say whatever's on your mind. Think about that. So,
What happened?
Nothing.
He's going too fast, man. He's going too fast.
Yes. What Bobby said.
That's what she said.
He came too prematurely.
So in response to that, it
Okay.
was that, I wasn't raised like, I was raised in the hood. Don't get it wrong. I was raised, I don't want to say in the ghetto either, but I was raised in a very urban part of town where I grew up as a little boy.
Mm-hmm.
When I was dropped off with my uncles for summer, it was in Watts.
Mm-hmm.
When I lived with my grandmother, it was in San Bernardino, where I grew up. It was in 2 gardens. It was in the projects down over on the west side, off of Mount Vernon. I used to stay over there on summers, and I just stayed where my family was.
Yeah,
we didn't live in rich, uppity neighborhoods. Yeah. But then when I got to high school, my stepfather was in the military. One more time, how more diverse can you be in the military in the 70s and 80s?
Yeah.
So that's what I grew up around a military base full of Asians, blacks, whites, Mexicans, Costa Ricans, Puerto Ricans, all the Ricans. I grew up around everyone.
Transgender, yep.
Yeah.
Even, actually, you know what? In fact, we didn't know, but homosexuality
don't ask, don't tell,
never was don't ask, don't tell. It was never one of those things we talked about in high school, but then, by junior year, we found out we had some friends who liked boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And did we alienate them? Absolutely not.
No,
we actually fought with and for them. Those were
our
our friends.
cool.
But that was the 80s, right?
Yeah.
And we rode like 20 deep. It would be 4 carloads of us. At lunchtime, we would take over McDonald's, Burger King, and all. So I'm not with that, like, you just get one group of people and flourish. That is fantastic. Now, do I love the black community? Absolutely. I'm from it.
Yeah,
I just
and it's the same thing.
Grow up.
Yeah.
But when I got to high school, I was brought up in a diverse neighborhood world.
But you're building a show, so you're gonna take basically whoever's gonna help you sell that show, right? You're not gonna segregate just because.
No, I don't have any friends in this. In fact,
why tag you? Like why would someone so be ignorant to like fucking tag you in it?
You just said the word.
Yeah, ignorant.
Someone's that ignorant, and I'm sorry that whoever it was. I don't even recall it. I just responded because I was tagged.
Yeah.
So the point of it is, when you bring things like that to your forefront.
I like how you took, and I don't mean to interrupt you, but I like how you just took the higher road on that, though. You're like, I don't even remember the post. I just remember that I responded and moved on.
Yeah. Yeah, because...
Have you ever thought about running for office?
Actually,
just because...
No, it's not even office. Like we've had this conversation with Bobby off mic before, where you're not even like a motivational speaker.
Well,
like,
but I mean
totally
the way
Bobby,
that you can
Tim Robinson,
Tim Robbins.
The way
Meet the Robinsons.
The way that you're able to narrate the situations, you're very good at either being a motivational speaker, as we've talked on and off before. or even
on
off air, or basically if you thought about doing an office kind of councilman kind of thing, or mayor, governor kind of thing.
No.
Have you ever had the passion for that? Because I think you'd do great, honestly.
No, actually, I would be honest. I'm real tender-hearted when it comes to criticism.
Yeah.
So I like the gray hair that I have. If you guys look from 2012 to 2015, you'll be like, damn. Because I see the pictures on Facebook. You'll be like, and then if you go to 2010 when I first got back on Facebook, you'll see that I had jet black hair. There was a couple of grays in my beard, like these two.
Did you name them? What were their names?
Do you know, Bobby?
All this stuff right here just happened. It's all white.
Was it like Alpha and Omega?
Since,
did you name them?
Since I started the podcast, right before I started the podcast, I had hair.
I was gonna say you lost yours, huh?
He had a fro.
So it's entertainment's fault.
Yeah, it is.
It's actually everything you guys are talking about is trying to keep balance, take the high road, because those things are stressful.
That is stressful.
Yeah. When you know that there are darts being blasted
You're
at
right.
you, and they are not honest darts. They're darts of feelings.
Haters.
Yeah. I'm just gonna say feelings because we all have them, and I say mine get. I just said I'm a soft-hearted guy.
I'll be honest with you. I like that you're like real. Like
you are.
I mean,
that's how come I'm unliked. Everybody's out here faking it.
I
prefer it.
Yeah,
I think it's good.
Yeah.
You know what you're getting.
If we're
either you like it, if you like it or you don't, right? Yeah. So either you get along with somebody and they tell you how it is, and you kind of roll with it, and if you don't, then kind of part ways, right?
I accept with being unliked.
And there you go.
I accept because
there you go.
If everybody likes you, that means you're pretending for somewhere, somehow you're pretending for a group of people that they don't give a shit about you anyway.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And you're pretending just to be a part of something that don't matter to them. Right. When it comes to me, I love me too much.
Yep.
I've been hurt enough to love me that much that I'm cool being with you for the moment. Yeah. And as long as I escape the moment, okay, I'm not offended, and hopefully I didn't offend you. Yeah. But just like anyone else, when you're in a group of people and conversations are flying, there's an ear listening, and there are your mouth and other mouths moving. Yeah. So everyone's taking the excerpts that they want.
Yeah. That's a good point. That's a good way to put it. Yeah. And that's true. Me too. I'm going to the age that is like, I don't care. I mean, I have, honestly, friends for me is 4 or 5. And it's not even including these guys right here. I'm just kidding.
I have a handful of
Me too, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Me too.
We go back to like the 80s.
I have a handful of friends here.
And we're all...
Well, and for me, it's here, recent.
Yeah, if he's really actually talking about us, like, we're real with each other. Like, someone not coming onto the show because they got plans or whatever. Dude, we will. We'll be like, all right, well, that's cool, whatever, and we'll give each other grief about it. But at the end of the day, we're still here.
Yeah.
We're still going to be supporting each other. Like, we're just going to be real with each other, irregardless. Oh, there you go.
Do you need a charger?
That's true.
I have one. I just didn't plug it up. I didn't the charger. Stupid ass.
Oh, there we go.
So going back to my real friends, I haven't talked to them in a while. But
motherfucker, dude.
That's okay.
Wow. Wow. Right?
Yeah, and it's true, man. You have your real friends, and it always ends up being a handful. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, you really have to. I think in my personal observation, in Arizona from 86 to present day, you really have to identify who you call a friend versus who you associate with.
Yeah. Who is an acquaintance.
Yeah.
And actually, I'm still going to stick with associate because when you acquaint yourself with someone, you're working towards a friendship. That means there's room for growth in that relationship. Yeah. That's how come you guys want me to be, because I think before I speak. Yeah. That's why y'all want me to be a motivational speaker. I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, no,
but
that's
really,
good.
No, you will.
Calculated
thoughts.
No,
don't worry. I'm going to keep working at it.
I'm going to keep
working to get you to be that.
Important because you can be misunderstood.
Yeah.
Anybody can say what they want about what you said unless you try to make it clear and understandable.
Yep, very true.
Which goes hand in hand with either
being
a motivational speaker or in the political world. You would do great at either one, just so you know.
I mean, or a show promoter, right?
A shaman.
Yeah,
you can be a shaman.
Shaman.
All three of those: shaman
or a promoter,
motivational speaker,
You're gonna boot it.
or a promoter.
A promoter. Oh wait, you're
say
one
a
of
Buddha?
those. A Buddha?
What the?
Someone say Buddha? I don't know.
I thought somebody
I
said.
just ran with it.
Near the end of this next month in August, you have a show that's called Black Skin Again.
Oh.
When are we gonna get a white skin again?
Is there a white? Do you have a white skin?
Actually, I could do a white out. I haven't
White
done
out?
any. I haven't done it. I could do like.
Can they wear
I could
hoods?
do a MAGA shirt.
Wow.
No, I could do a MAGA show. I could do a bunch of things.
Oh,
but
MAGA show.
right, there are a lot
Everybody
of.
has to wear a red hat.
Well,
Oh,
no,
please,
you-
come on.
I could just call it like I could do a Republican show.
Oh, you could do that. It would go probably
I
okay
would-
in Arizona.
Look,
for
man,
sure.
that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So if I were to, because I've done a Wakanda show.
I just want to find the humor in it. Like I don't give a fuck about the,
Well, that's-
the
yeah.
political
But that's-
view of
that's
it.
Let me say this.
That
Let me say a couple things. This thing is done. Hey,
That's
get
the
this
thing,
back
though.
up.
That's the thing.
you're like,
Tell me what the thing is.
My stop.
Tell me.
My
Tell
thing,
me.
or the thing is that someone's gonna get racist or upset about it.
Well,
They
don't
could.
Need, they don't need to be in the show.
I'm going to raise my hand to that.
Go
Yeah.
ahead. Go.
Because I had a bar owner always complain. Okay, I had a room full of people.
Yeah.
It was 60 to 70 people at the Lighthouse. This was 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And his wife would always tell me, Debbie doesn't like what the comedians are talking about. I was like, well, here's the problem I have with that. These people just bought $800 to $1,200 worth of your product.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
Is anyone happy about that?
Yeah.
Right?
Because the people who are sitting in the chairs paid
That's right.
to hear this
Yeah,
shit.
that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if this is the shit that they want to hear,
Yeah.
we're only using your room for an hour and a half.
And then they're gone. Yeah, that's true.
So
That's-
do you appreciate the money?
Yeah.
Or no.
Or do I need to take the show like somewhere else for a while? Because I can't stop doing this. I've created a motor. I have to keep this motor running.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's what it has really come down to. Is like
That's true. So if there's
some
an
people-
avenue for it, sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
no, you're dead on. I know
If there's an
where you're
avenue
going.
for it, then it's gonna happen.
Then let's exploit
do
it.
Yep.
You know what my favorite color is?
What
Green.
Yes.
Yeah,
You know what? You know what hands color green I want? Every shade. Green comes from every shaded hand in America in the
right.
world.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The finance, yes, it does. It comes from every shaded hand in the world. So when you isolate yourself, that's why I say don't put me in a box and make me an urban show. Make
Yeah,
me an
I get
everybody
that.
show.
That's
true.
Because
I get
bring
that.
your urban friends, bring your non-urban friends,
Yeah.
bring your half English speaking friends. I don't care.
Yeah.
We-
All
Good
shades
job.
of brown carry green out
Awesome.
here.
We
Yeah.
witnessed
true.
firsthand
That's awesome.
judging one of your contests. The
Yeah.
diversity
Oh,
that
yeah.
you
Hell
bring
yeah.
to
there
the
was
comedy
there's a
scene.
lot. Yeah,
Yeah,
there was-
there was a diversity
And
in
it's
there.
really not
there
about
were
the
good
stage.
comics. There were bad comics. There were all sorts of comics of different
All shades.
colors.
But
Dude,
my
it doesn't
translation
matter.
there where I'm coming from is it's not about the stage. My audience
Yeah.
Yeah.
is
That too.
diverse.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, right.
equally
Yeah,
diverse.
there
So
you go.
one more time when you guys ask, what about my host? Let's bring Kingsley on because now he's my primary host. Day Day used to be my primary host before that. Mike Dapper was my primary host prior or after Day Day. Then Sidney Smith was my primary host before everything else. So I had a primary representative all the time.
Okay.
So now I have a new
Kingsley.
primary. Thank you.
Casey's funny.
So he's the
man.
new
He's
primary
they're both-
representative of when I'm running an event so that people are comfortable when they show up. They know who's in front of the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So ultimately, that's really the point
We gotta
is
get him in here too.
to have someone
It's
or
funny.
a part of the event be consistent.
Yeah.
All
okay.
of the events
All
be
the
consistent.
events.
Yeah.
Right. Because when they embrace your host, they're like, I can't wait to see him again.
Yeah.
Well, he's in front of the show all the
That's
time.
right.
So
Yeah.
I know he's going to start. I'm helping him build his following.
Yeah.
So where he performs somewhere else, oh, there's that Kingsley guy at a new place. Let's go see him over here. It's closer to home. Whatever the case
Yeah,
may be.
yeah.
Right.
I'm here for like that part.
Yeah.
That's really good. Yeah.
How come I got on that
Kingsley.
rant? How come I got on that rant?
I don't know, but it was good.
Because I brought up.
Oh, you're
brought up the Facebook drama.
The
No,
Facebook
he
drama.
talked
that
about
you-
the
that you
urban-
fell
Oh,
about
into.
the
okay.
urban.
So the urban thing.
Yeah.
So ultimately, it turns into that's why I do a show called This Is America. In fact, I've been labeled from the beginning because, and it's cold blooded because I'm black, and I said that. I know exactly what I said is crazy in that response. But you know, because I'm black, yes, that's me. But that doesn't mean that I'm attached to everything.
Yeah.
Everything I touch doesn't mean that it's urban.
Yeah.
Right.
You're not
So
an urban comic.
don't make me
Yeah.
out to be something that's in a box where you guys limit me,
Yeah.
and that's limiting my finance too.
That's
It's
true.
not just limiting my audience to hell with that. You know, these are attacks on my business, and people don't look at it that way.
Yeah.
But until I put on a pair of scrubs again and go back to work at a doctor's facility somewhere, this is my business.
Yeah, that's true.
That's all.
Yeah, that was good. That was a good. That was right there.
I said
Bobby's corner.
Like, I said
that was a Bobby corner.
It's like I said what I had to say.
Bobby's corner.
So
that was
That's
good. I like
name
that
that segment going forward.
Okay. That's gonna be Bobby's corner.
Comedy.
Bobby, what's in your corner today?
Before no, that's what we just went into.
Okay.
Before we let's take a small break real quick.
Okay.
And then from there we'll come back a little fiver, right? And then we'll come back and finish out everything out. Ready?
Cool.
Yep.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
And what did what did Balling say?
Believe it or not, somebody actually pays these jackasses to do a podcast. The 2.5 Amigos are sponsored by... It's the podcast version of dropping the soap in a prison shower. The 2.5 Amigos.
I actually think that's my favorite one.
What's
Yeah,
that?
that is a good one.
Which one?
Dropping the soap in the
That's
shower.
equivalent of dropping the soap.
Here, I'll play. Once Bobby puts his earmuffs on, I'll.
Earmuffs. Are they called that?
I like her muff.
Her muffs.
Yeah, I like earmuffs too.
Did you say her muff?
It's pretty.
It's the podcast version of dropping the soap in a prison shower. The 2.5 Amigos.
That is a good one. I like that.
I know, me too. I've never been to prison.
Hashtag?
Hashtag me too.
Yep. Perfect.
Okay, so Bobby, I noticed when you went to go grab your charger for your laptop.
Oh, yeah.
Your
We might have touched on this before, possibly, but I forgot.
Yeah, maybe.
This is going to be something that's...
Your laptop carrier has a Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, did you get that for free?
Didn't you guys... Wait. I love this part.
We might have...
Didn't you guys address hate? Being haters earlier in the show? Like, I thought we'd get through the whole night.
We got past that?
Yeah.
We're not even being haters right now.
We're not.
We're just asking questions.
We have a couple of Cowboy fans in our world that we do throw hate
So
towards.
you have a bunch of lot of real good people.
Good friends in our lives. Yeah. So you're one of them. You're one of them.
Right.
And I don't know where we're going with this. I'm not
No, go ahead.
I'm not a big
as
Cowboy
Dave Chappelle,
fan.
I'm sorry, as Clayton Bigsby would say, if you got hate in your heart, let it out. Let that hate out.
Perfect.
Oogie boogie. No.
Get that hate. Turn that down. What is that?
Go ahead, Scott. You were saying?
Yeah, as you were saying, carry on, please.
I'm just gonna say I'm not a Cowboy fan. That's it.
You know what?
There's no hate there.
A lot of people aren't.
There are more. Watch this. There are more Cowboy fans than there are non-Cowboy fans. I'll leave it.
That's
that.
probably true.
No,
That's
it is a
true.
fact. It is a fact.
Really?
I don't
know.
You serious?
The reason why, watch this.
What are
All
your
you
numbers
guys
with
is,
that?
what are the numbers? It doesn't matter because all you guys' teams,
Okay.
when they lose, they start rooting for us.
Maybe.
I like how as soon as we brought Cowboys up, that this is where this went.
There was a defense there.
No, I wanted to talk about
Him not taking the high road.
Ezekiel, no one taking the high road as soon as Dallas gets mentioned. Ezekiel Elliott is now holding out to get a better contract.
Oh yeah, what do you think about that?
What do you think about that?
Really?
Hey, I've been saying it throughout this podcast. When you know your value, when you let it down
so
for
you're
free,
for it. You're for it.
Get it.
I'm not for it in the negative way. I'm for it like, okay, who do you guys talk about in the offseason? Who are we talking about right now?
Ezekiel Elliott, yep.
If they don't have him, what is he worth to another team?
Yeah,
that's true.
That's why the offer's on the table. It's not because he's feeling like I'm running the most and all that stupid shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
there's somebody out here offering me more money because I'm worth this much to your organization.
He was amazing like 2 years ago, but last year
he was okay. But you gotta remember he was suspended.
I'll bet you this year is gonna be different.
He's gonna break out.
Yeah,
he's a part of a team. If the team ain't working together.
Yep,
no matter how good you are.
I think this year he's really gonna kill it.
So what Bobby is saying is that we're part of his team and we all need to work together.
We have to work harder.
We are working together.
Yeah, we are.
And like while we were on the break, I was saying.
And you were coaching us.
During the break on the coaching.
All I heard
play
during
the
the
zone
break
defense. Play zone defense. That's all I heard. Zone defense. You kept saying.
All I heard during the break was, "Hey guys, is this on? Is this on? Hold on, is this on?
No,
I'm about to say some truth. Is this on?
I was making sure the ball got passed repetitively before they took a shot.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I have a question.
I would ask you to put me in.
What's a pick?
When somebody's coming and you kind of slide in front of them.
I'm bugging with you.
I was just saying, put me in, coach.
Put me in, coach.
Yeah, Albert's too short. I get it. Why he's not in.
They did me dirty during the break. I wish I would have left my damn cameras on. I had to start acting this shit during the break.
You did perfectly. You're a perfect coach.
Well, it looks like I was coaching, but trust me, I wasn't.
we were totally getting yelled at. We were totally getting yelled at.
We were being
He was like, "What kind of fucking show do you have here? You know what? This is so unprofessional.
This is over.
I
chose an all-white team for the fans."
Well, Albert makes it okay.
When he was pointing, he's like, "I am out of here, guys. I am out of here."
What do you mean, white skin? Get out!
Yeah, that's all I took from all that.
Oh my god. So where were we in this interview? Part 2.
Okay. Well, we already finished Shoot the Shit.
Yeah.
That's kind of what that was.
That's all we've been doing. So we've done number 7 and number 3.
Yeah. Yeah, the number's off? Oh, no. All right, so the football talk is kind of what we are.
Yeah.
So you're a Cowboys fan.
Okay, Antonio Brown.
Oh, okay. Who was that?
Who?
Antonio Brown.
You know who that is.
Who's he play for?
Oakland.
Well,
now.
nowadays.
He used to play for the Steelers, but he's now for Oakland.
Receiver?
Fantasy-wise, he has dropped drastically.
Really?
Yes.
I believe it because he's not where he was.
He doesn't have a quarterback, dude. I mean, he does, but he doesn't have Big Ben.
Yeah, but how do you know? Maybe it's a good thing.
We had this conversation previously.
Have we?
Yeah, I don't remember.
On one of our episodes.
I'm sure we have. Because we always talk about AB. We do.
The downside of...
Don't listen to us.
Yeah, don't listen. The downside with being a...
You have like your own little thing over there.
He's got his own podcast.
Yeah, I know. He's over there saying... He's over there saying, "Cowboy fans, stick with me. Don't listen to these guys.
Fuck these guys.
Yeah, don't listen to them."
And fucking peanut butter pretzels.
They're so good.
And then
so good. Oh my god!
And at the same time, blowing the whistle.
Don't remind me. I have it.
He's got it.
Son of a bitch!
It sounds like I have a fucking. I have one of those the things going out. Was it when
the fire?
It sounds like a fire.
Oh, your little chirp.
Yeah.
It's not working. Get a 9-volt battery, please.
Shit. One's going out. Only been here a year. Why are they going out?
Only Bobby Johnson's gonna bring a fucking blow whistle.
Oh,
blow whistle.
It's not a fucking breathe whistle. A blow whistle.
Blow whistle.
Like Hootie and the Blowfish. Bobby and the blow whistle.
What I was getting at was I can't even.
All right, tell your shit.
Talk your football.
Where are we at? Football. Antonio Brown.
Antonio Brown. So
Mysterio.
Antonio Brown Mysterio. The new Spider-Man.
Mysterio.
No, that's what he just said.
Antonio Brown Mysterio?
That's what he just said.
He did.
Okay.
So a wide receiver, we had this conversation previously on one of our episodes way back when, the Garage Days.
The Garage Days. It's true.
It's a new album, guys.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Yeah. What?
That was
So what was this whole thing?
So here's
Raiders mysteriously placed Antonio Brown on NFL.
Another reason why he's dropped is mysteriously he's injured in a non-related.
But you remember at the end of the last season, right? He was on IR for something by the Steelers. Remember? For
what?
Exactly. I thought
he was on interracial porn. IR.
Maybe interracial porn.
IR. He was on IR.
AB and somebody else. Obviously,
Jenna Jameson.
Yeah,
because he can't afford any of the newer ones.
But apparently, at the end of the year, he got in trouble, or not in trouble, but they put him on IR. He didn't play the last game because they weren't going to make it anyways. And it was
Antonio Brown does Dallas.
Or does Oakland, or does
just made it a porn special,
or does Vegas? Antonio Brown does Vegas.
That happens often though.
Not yet.
Yeah, no shit.
Next year.
Oh, so Oakland.
Next
he does
season.
Oakland.
Oh,
no, they're not in Oakland either.
Where are they at? Where
they
are they
don't
playing?
have a home yet.
Yeah. Are they playing in LA?
Nevada.
They
actually Las Vegas.
Oh, I know. Eventually,
they are.
Actually, they might play here.
They might.
We don't know that yet.
I heard that too. I heard that. Yeah.
Still,
you know the thing? Him going to Vegas? Oh, he's probably gonna love that.
Well, he can't be playing.
He's still gonna love it though.
Yeah.
Whether he's in trouble or not, he's gonna love it.
True.
But remember, anyways, at the end of the year, he got in trouble, or he was on an IR for unrelated issues, and I thought that was because him and Big Ben got into it.
Yeah,
go on.
So
Big Bang. Okay.
Big Bang got into it with Big Ben, and apparently, I don't know.
That's how the University of the Steelers was created.
And then they parted ways. So
yeah.
Okay.
I do remember.
You remember that?
Yes. So obviously, I don't know what's going on with him. He might be clashing with the new coach or something. I don't know, the head office, or I don't know. Or maybe he really might be hurt. I don't know.
What?
He's in a new place. He's in the Raiders. He's at the Raiders. So maybe they're not digging.
And
remember,
they're in the NFL.
Didn't one of his buddies want to like bring him to the Raiders? So like that's the whole reason he wanted to go to the fucking Raiders.
That doesn't mean anything. I mean, he can still.
That's my favorite part. I don't have shit on NFL. I'm like, yep, y'all carry here. Here's the camera. Keep talking.
So, no, but that doesn't mean. So he's with the guys all in there. So he's with the Raiders. So maybe he moved over there because of his friend, but he still might not get along with the staff.
Yeah,
or
because remember,
admin
Khalil Mack, right?
Calais Campbell. I'm just kidding.
Close. But he
close.
He got cut as soon as Gruden came over. As soon as Gruden came over, he went over to the Bears, right? So maybe it's some like a conflict of interest. They're not getting along, but I can't imagine because they just fucking brought him over. So they got to make it work. They just paid all that money to get him, and AB's amazing.
You know what I think we should do? We should get a bowl of these peanut butter pretzels in front of the office.
Get some more.
So they can make a good decision for Antonio Brown, whoever he is, Morgan Freeman, GPS, telling Antonio Brown where to go. But these peanut butter pretzels
are amazing.
Because I went to the car and hit that blunt one more time. And like I came back and it's like just kicking in. If I had gummy bears right now.
Well, but good gummy bears or just normal gummy bears?
Good ones. I think the Raiders should play. The Raiders are going to play
later.
Didn't you?
Hopefully they play here.
Didn't we have a conversation about ground rules?
That's different. That's different. We'll talk about that later. Off topic with you. What the fuck? We'll talk about that later with you.
See what happens when you don't show up? See what happens?
Who wasn't here?
I wasn't here earlier.
This guy's never here.
Son of a...
So you took my spot again?
Oh my God! You should have came earlier.
I know, right?
You could have been Albert.
If you would have been here earlier too.
Why would I have to get that haircut?
Because I wasn't going to be here at all. So, but I got here. I even got here before you.
I know.
Oh, that's true.
Today I was just being black on my time. Me and my people have a certain time, and I decided to use it today.
And I got to follow that.
No, you have an out. It was a far distance. You didn't have your helicopter. It was in the shop.
Yeah.
Next time you get the helicopter, stop by the Glendale Municipal Airport first.
Pick me up.
I'll be there with you.
Pick you up.
We'll stop and have lunch at Wendy's.
Yeah. Okay.
A Coke and a smile.
Coke and a smile.
You said Coke, and I was like,
not that kind of Coke.
You said Coke and a smile.
Yeah.
Coconut smiles.
Straw.
Coke and a smiles.
Coke and a straw.
Let's break into the trash talk. I mean, this whole episode has been trash talk.
It kind of has.
Yeah,
There's been some content, but let's carry on.
I don't know what's in there. I don't know. It's been a while.
I feel like we should do an episode over at Boycott and just have this like rotating all like through.
Oh, damn.
The only problem is
there's only one me.
We'd have to.
There you go.
Yeah. This guy. We gotta be in the back room at Boycott.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Or
well, actually, you know what? So
is that bathroom not big enough?
Be where it's
watch
loud.
this. Watch this. You guys are bringing up points, and when I hear good things like that, I think we experienced this last time. I didn't bring my notebook, but
Eudora the Explorer.
As soon as you talk about it, I'm like, okay, here's the motive behind the idea.
Yeah,
we gotta wait until it cools off. Number
one.
Yep.
That's the first thing. Once it cools off, it's just like I'm saying at the Improv or whatever event or venue I'm using.
Yeah, afterwards.
There's a separate room where you guys can actually be back doing commentary, where you can see the stage or the room. Because at Tempe Improv, there's an upstairs. Way up. You guys won't be heard as long as you just have your camera running, but then sit back again in a booth and go, well, now we're just, this guy's getting a bunch of laughs. We can hear it, but we can't see it unless someone goes and looks over the edge. I'm sorry, I'm giving away too much of the show. But when you guys go look over the edge, you're like, the crowd's actually engaged. They're all listening to them,
That's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea.
I'm sorry, how much it would cost me for advertising?
That's how he worked it in. Look at this guy.
Here's the thing where he's wrong. He wants us to go perform at a show where he pays his performers, so we should.
No, we're not performing. We're just doing our show there.
We're doing our show there.
You guys are performing our show at the venue while you're there. See, we weren't talking about critical. We were talking about an idea for the event for putting you guys in a place where there's 400 people plus.
Bobby, we're going to have to put a pin in that, and we're going to talk about that later.
No, that's
off air.
Honestly, that is a good idea, though.
Let's put some pretzels in there.
It is
but
a
I
good
can't
idea.
even get you guys to fucking show up at our show.
That's what I'll do. I'm gonna pay Bobby and pretzels. We're good.
Yeah,
we got it good.
Yeah. Pretzels filled with fucking peanut butter. And Bobby's
it's amazing.
Yeah,
it's so amazing. Like, this is the best invention ever made. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I've never had this in my I had
Have
it like
you guys
3
never
months
had
ago.
like a pretzel filled with hot dogs? Like
No,
there are
I've
other
never had
pretzels.
hot dogs.
Yeah, that's like a
It's just a weird
that's
bug.
like a weird
Just
corn dog.
go to
isn't
the
it?
mall.
It's
Just
like
go
a
to
weird
the mall.
corn
They
dog.
sell them there.
Pretzel
It's
dog.
like a fancy corn dog.
Wetzel pretzels.
Yeah, what's the pretzels sells?
Oh yeah, they do that. Yeah,
Too much butter.
You're not ahead of your time.
Too
What
much
about
grease at
what about
Wetzel's.
pretzels with pepperoni?
They do
That's
that
a
too.
pizza.
Oh
I
shit,
think
they
they
do
do
that
that
too.
too.
Oh
That's a
dang it!
pizza.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's a pizza.
Yeah, that's not a thing. That's
That's
not
a
a thing.
fucking regular pizza, dude.
It really is. It's not a new
What if
thing.
we do bar pretzels and pepperoni?
That's
Same
these.
thing. It's the same thing. You can't change up the pretzel name. You can't put bar in front of pretzel and it be a different fucking pretzel. This guy. Seriously. You're not.
I did that on purpose, but that's okay.
But it was good. You good.
You're no longer in our promotion team.
Oh, okay. All right, fine. Dang it. My ideas are just no good.
Just right now. Typically, they're good.
Okay, so where were we?
All right, so we're gonna do this.
We're gonna trash talk.
There's a can in front of you.
You know the trash talk.
Yeah, we asked you.
I don't know what's in there. I hope
we
it's not
asked
too
you
bad.
to pull 2 of them out. What? That's like there's a walkie-talkie in here.
I know.
I think there's
As it
people
is.
talking
This is
there.
a fucking two-way pager.
Do you have a two-wager?
A two-wager?
Two-wager?
Yes. If it's
You have a two-wager?
all in one night, it's a two-wager.
Yeah, just page me, baby.
Yeah.
He said wager. Like, do I have a two-wager?
Was that Albert? Does that sound like Albert would say? That's kind of sound like how you would say it.
Let me see your phone. Let me see your phone real quick.
Two wages.
Two-wager.
Don't say it so casually. Two wages.
Two-wager.
Terrell's like trash talk.
Trash talk. So 7, 3, 6.
You doing that?
3.
Is that Albert's pin?
Nope.
Oh.
7, 3, 6.
Prime numbers.
What are we doing? Yeah, what is this? Is this a question?
Just listen. No, I'm trying to
Your
page.
phone
I'm
number?
trying to page somebody right now. Calm down.
Oh, it's a
Paging
two-way
somebody?
pager.
I'm paging somebody. It's a two-way pager. I'm trying to page somebody.
Is that how that works?
7, 3,
2,
6, 3. Right.
So L.
I don't get it.
Okay, L-E.
I don't fucking get what we're doing.
I don't either.
Do you?
I'm ready to
Lotsu?
trash talk. I got some trash in my hand to talk.
3, 3, 7.
Okay, L-E-B-E.
No, what? No, you're
7?
You flip it upside down and say it backwards.
Exactly.
No, that's boobsless. That's not what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, you're way off, bro.
No,
I don't
not
get
way
it.
off.
I
If
don't
you
get
listen to the
I'm
numbers,
lost.
Did you guys can you put steak in those pretzels?
Oh my god, that'd be even better.
Yeah.
here,
Meat
Like little
bread.
steak chunks? Oh my god.
I'll write it down. Give me a
and
pen.
some cheese. Like some
Scott,
cheese.
you got a
Yes.
Oh my god.
Man,
Is there a
cheese
pen
steak
somewhere
and
around
cheese.
here?
Oh my god, that'd be good. I got like a fucking awesome little hot pocket.
Let me
Like
see
an
your.
awesome little hot pocket.
Let me
Let
see
me
your-
just
let me
say,
see
while
your
you guys are doing a recipe, I just want to say thank you guys for tuning in, joining in. Please share this shit for me because I'm starting to catch a little buzz off of this water in my red cup. And the second time, like 2 glasses, and I'm like, my eyes are watering and shit. So look,
No, that's you having too much fun.
that's true, but
Yeah.
this fucking bowl is empty.
I'll get you. Well, I might get you more. I don't know how much more is left.
I don't know.
Well, if they're their kids' snacks, switch
fuck
to the Juji fruit.
No.
Give me the fruit snacks.
You're the guest. It's more important.
All right, let me see.
You can
All
figure
right,
it out.
so
You figure nope, it's not
Come
upside
to
down.
the Tempe
Don't read it
Improv
upside
tonight, I
down.
swear.
It's
I'm gonna
legit
talk off camera.
right side up.
Well, that's not. What is the 7?
Improv tonight for This Is America. These guys are
PQRS? Oh, yeah. This is not a pager thing, dude.
It is a pager thing.
No.
Yeah, it is. Think
No
about
way.
it. Think about it.
Yeah. But the pager doesn't give you. The pager gives you the number. Not
For
the,
those
not
of
the
you,
letter.
the 3 of you watching us on live right now, 736368337.
Yeah, that don't mean shit.
Put it in.
Two-way
7363337.
Are you guys really trying to do like some Morse code shit?
Yeah, it is
No,
Morse
they'll-
code because
they'll get it. They'll
That's not a
get it.
pager shit.
I'll eat these slower, I promise.
You gotta read
Okay,
them
so what
slow?
is it? 7
Eat
3.
them slower.
Yep.
So 7
No,
3
eat them up.
PE
You're all good.
Nope.
See, that's
We're out of them though at that.
That's hard.
I swear, you
you're
guys
just
are.
doing
That's
the
not a
one.
pager.
I don't know what the fuck they're doing.
So do you want to just do the
Yeah,
show?
let's do it.
Me and you will
Me and
finish.
you.
All right,
Let's
let's finish
RE?
trash talk.
Yeah, go ahead.
While they finish the Sky Pager
7.
shit they were never
Mars?
good at in the first place.
For real. Who the fuck has a
I used to
pager
never
anymore?
be good at this, but let's try it again now.
All right, fine. I'll do it completely written out.
Yeah, don't write it out.
Fuck, you guys are.
Can I have another bartender? I mean, waitress.
Hey, no, just say bartender.
Hey, dog.
Bartender. We don't know.
Hey, man with the water.
Here you go.
Carbonated
Got you.
water.
Read your thing. I got you covered.
Read my
I
thing.
got you covered.
I'm just inviting friends to
That
my
sounds
next
weird,
pod.
doesn't it?
Okay.
Yeah,
What's
like I got
the-
a tattoo. I have no tattoos, people.
No?
No, none at all.
There's no
Really?
reason to put ink on my stink.
That was a weird way
I
to
think
say
you
it.
should get like a tattoo of the 2.5 Amigos.
Oh, you should. We'll pay you $3.
If I got a tattoo,
No, $2.50.
if I got a
$2.50.
tattoo, it would have to be the entire size. Like it would be a mural. Like it would take up.
So
my
you're-
Of the
entire
2.5
torso.
Amigos?
So you're gonna
Oh.
so you're gonna go big. You won't go.
The
You won't
bigger
go
one.
little.
Just
Yeah,
put
you're
it,
not gonna
just
go.
put it on
Yeah.
your back. You
okay.
never know what's
I
there.
thought about that, but there's not enough room on my back either.
For the 2.5 Amigos, there's more
No,
than
for a
enough room.
Pride of Lions.
Oh, okay, okay.
It has
say
to be
a
a
Pride
full
of Lions?
Pride of Lions. Yeah.
Attacking the
No,
whole.
no,
Just the Pride of Lions?
I just said a
What?
full Pride.
That's
Wha-
not pretty cool.
Why a Pride
Okay,
of
no,
Lions?
I have a good idea.
Really?
Idea. No, we're gonna incorporate both things. So, all right. So our logo,
2.5
right?
Amigos
This
are
one, right?
lions.
This one is
Yep.
gonna be where we'll make it like
And
a perch.
Yogi?
We're gonna make it like a perch,
I thought you
right?
said a purge.
Yogi,
Not a purge, a
his
perch.
secret.
So it's like
Yogi?
Lion King,
Oh, there's
right?
Yogi.
But it's all the
Yeah,
lions
Yogi.
on our logo,
And then he like
They're looking over the whole
Natar
kingdom.
runs.
and then it fits in both, and it goes topical with Lion King. Just came
And
out.
here we go.
And go. Yes,
Is it? Yogi?
you're on
Fresh
board.
Prince.
Yes,
It's Fresh Prince, bro.
I say yeah. Like you guys,
he's gonna do it.
you would be like Mufasa and I don't know.
Oh,
the
Fuck
name.
yes.
we're
yes.
gonna-
No,
we're gonna name-
no, wait.
we're gonna name
that
the-
means I die. That means I die.
Fuck.
I
Then
don't
you're
die yet.
Rafiki. You're
Oh, you're the
Rafiki.
monkey.
Yes. Albert is Rafiki.
What am I? I'll probably be.
Oh, dude, I'm about to hit our art
Scar,
guy up real
motherfucker.
quick, dude. I'm gonna hit our art
Scar's the
guy
only
up.
one
Scar?
left.
No,
Scar. Great, I'm the asshole.
I'm hitting our art
That's
guy
fine.
up.
No.
I am hitting our art
What's
guy.
We're gonna be
okay,
lions?
Hold on,
We're
hold
gonna
on,
be the
hold
Lion
on.
King.
Who's the
I am not
Hakuna
Mufasa.
Matata? What is that thing?
Oh, there we go.
You're
Oh.
Timon?
Huh?
Timon or
Pumbaa or
Pumbaa?
Timon?
Puma and Timon.
Which one?
Which one
bro.
is two people?
Oh, I had to be the. I guess I'd be the
Fart
pig,
boy.
right?
I don't know.
Timon, and then you'd be Pumbaa. That makes sense. You'd be, and then he. I guess you got to be
I'm
Simba.
When you were a young warthog.
You're
I'm
Simba.
I'm Simba. Yeah.
If-
I'm in
if I'm
control.
Pumbaa,
I'm in
you're-
control
I
of this
don't know how I
motherfucking
got
shit.
this to go that direction because I'm
You
here.
did it. Well, I
I don't
guess
know
I
what
did
I
it because I
did.
brought up Lion King.
I was talking about being a lion, not
Not a muskrat. He's a muskrat, and I'm a warthog.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
What the fuck was that?
I don't know. Someone did something. Anyways, let's do trash talk. Go ahead and read it up.
Oh,
Yes,
back.
please, let's-
So I have. Oh, I'm here again.
Yeah, you're back.
My bad.
Bobby, this show is about you.
This is a circle
really,
of life,
it's not.
buddy. Circle of life. Let's do it.
Circle of life.
That's good.
Did you see the new one?
Not
I
yet.
haven't,
Me neither.
I haven't,
Me,
no, I
oh,
haven't
me.
seen
Me.
it.
I heard it wasn't that good.
So am I
Not-
asking
not
this?
to-
Am I
not to
asking
fuck
this
with
to
the
you? So
Like coming.
Son of
What?
shit.
Have you seen the new?
Listen, hey, we have a
you
guest.
guys are worse than a bad audience at
I
a
know.
comedy show.
I know.
Oh, we are the bad audience at a comedy show.
Fucking hecklers.
All right, go ahead.
All right. So am I asking this to you, or is this about?
That's
me
for
to
you.
me?
You
So
answer,
and then
we
we'll
all
answer.
go.
You say the question.
When
you
was the
answer.
last time you stole something?
Oh shit.
Ooh.
Well, I have to go first.
Yep.
Like I said, I'm a reciprocator. Okay.
You
Okay.
stole the light here.
No, I'm,
Oh, nice.
that was a good thing.
That was good. You should have said that.
That was a good step, though.
I'm a reciprocator. Let's say it with a soft tone. I'm a reciprocator. And someone stole one of my tables where I DJ.
Oh, hell no.
Really?
Never
Like a
reappeared.
folding
like
table?
A folding table.
Oh,
like you know
really?
the ones you get last minute for
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
$39.99
Yeah.
at the store.
Yeah.
Okay. At the Depot.
Home Depot, Walmart,
Anywhere.
Lowe's, anywhere. They're $39. The 4-foot folders. You know,
So,
desperation.
yeah, damn. So somebody stole one.
So I left it at a particular venue,
Motherfucker.
and I went back to that said venue on my next gig day, and it's not there. I left the sticker on it and everything, and someone took the sticker off and like
put it somewhere else.
Stuck it on the wall, like
Really?
right where I had the shit.
Yeah.
So,
I
So
stole.
you knew it was there.
I knew it was there, so I waited and waited for my table to come back, and it didn't. So I started taking the cables that I needed from because we left all our shit there. So I didn't really steal. I just got payback for my fucking table.
Nice.
I was just reciprocating. You should never
So
fuck
how
with
many-
Some rightful
How many
cables.
XLR cables? Oh, you know what? Not to derail all of this.
No, derail this shit.
Yeah, derail this shit.
The whole thing has been a fucking derail.
I have a quick question.
Yeah.
The mic that you use for when you do your open mics, do you know the brand and or the model?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what is it?
It's a Shure.
Okay.
I don't think I know the model. You're pushing. But it is definitely a Shure.
You're pushing.
When you have a chance, can you text me to see?
Yeah, it's in the car. Oh, no, it's not. I'm not on my way to that kind of gig. But yeah,
Okay.
I will.
So we'll put a pin in that.
Yeah.
3 pins in this.
Yeah,
fucking
man, there's a lot of fucking pins on this wall.
I didn't. Yeah.
When's the last time you stole something? Keep it up.
Yes, go. I like to steal water from Walmart. I like to
Oh,
keep on the
yes.
cart and not tell them and roll.
Nice.
Wow, how? Say that again?
Shit.
Yeah.
How?
Bottle of
Dude,
water.
the last time I
Put them
stole
on the
something,
bottom of the cart. And
None
then
of
you
my
just roll
friends from
them.
Walmart are watching right now.
Okay.
the last time I stole something was from Walmart too.
That's that.
Fuck.
I stole
My-
like
my-
four Red Bulls.
I don't think I've ever stole anything.
Oh my god.
Fuck out of here.
This fucking honest guy.
Dude, you know what you did? You stole my freedom when you came to this country.
Oh.
MAGA.
That got real.
Yeah, no shit.
Holy shit.
Damn.
So Mark wants the wall. Shit.
I felt that.
You know what else he stole? He stole tamales that his mom was meant to give to me.
Oh, and
she makes fresh tamales, and
Whose mom?
if you're gonna
Albert's mom.
Hey, she
tamales?
got some right now?
Does she really make tamales?
She makes tamales. She makes tortillas.
But they get-
Dude, oh, there we go.
I want some of those tamales.
Yeah,
we're trouble.
Yeah, party foul. Call your mom.
Y'all gotta wait till November, December.
I know. That's what I mean. I'll hit you up.
You said from scratch. That's
the
custom.
best kind.
Those are special days. I want scratch today.
Yeah.
I want scratch today.
Like hollering, like I know they take a couple hours. Like I'll be starting my show at 6:30. Meet me at 10.
She's in Yuma though.
Yeah.
Like I said, meet me at 10.
She probably could make it at 10. She could.
Call her now.
She
Call
could
her
be done by
now.
then.
Yeah.
You go pick them up.
Start making
I'll
them
drive
now, make it.
Just price in the delivery.
Why y'all was two-way paging?
Fucking DoorDash that shit.
What was the last time I stole?
Yeah, what'd you steal?
The two-way pager.
I'm trying to think.
As long as you guys did calculating that fucking shit, you could have been getting a fucking tamale order done.
I'm trying to. I don't remember the last time I stole. I know I stole, but I just don't remember the last time.
This is the
PC
daddest podcast ever.
Okay.
Daddest?
Yeah, daddest.
Who said that?
I just want to let you know, Darrell Hearns, that
he loves
dad bods are in style right now.
Hey! If I'm included
Hey, you're
in that,
you're in a
You're-
you
yes.
and you are in shape. Me
I'm a
and you are
dad
the
and a
ones.
granddad. Let me just level this up.
Granddad's
granddad
bodies
bod.
are in style.
Granddad.
Could be.
I'm
Who
not
knows?
a granddad.
I want to take off my shirt, but let me work out for like 3 more weeks.
And then come back. Yeah.
So next time I'm on the podcast, we're gonna do this dad bod granddad thing. 'Cause
All right, that's a challenge right there.
I
That's a
started
challenge
working
right
out
there.
2 days ago, and I haven't went back in the weight room since then. But I started.
All right, that's a
Okay.
challenge
Okay,
right there.
I got one more.
I have a question.
When did you stop stealing last?
Yeah.
No, I already went. I have a question.
Oh, the Walmart?
Yeah, the Walmart with the Red Bulls.
All 4 of them.
Yeah.
All 4 of them, yes.
That's.
I have a question, though.
clever.
Oh, I forgot it. Forget it.
You lost it. All right.
I get one more of these,
Yeah,
right?
one more.
And then we're gonna talk about comedy Facebook groups. Number
Yes.
4 got skipped.
No, we did that one.
No,
No, you
we
guys,
don't.
I
We
didn't know. No.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, no, you
We'll
didn't.
talk about
You
it.
got more to say?
No.
You got
Yeah.
more to say?
No.
Yeah.
You didn't
We'll talk about it.
You guys didn't ask any effective questions.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that right
All
now.
right, bro.
We didn't-
We're going to bring the heat,
we didn't have
dude.
good,
Don't.
We didn't have good questions on that?
Yeah.
I will bring the heat and
Okay.
the person who triggered.
I'm just kidding.
Go for it.
35 seconds.
And
Have you
go.
decided to give up your childhood dreams, or are you still doing it? Good God Almighty!
Did you decide to give up your childhood dreams, or are you
Yeah.
still
Did
doing
you
it?
want to
Okay.
be? Did you want to be a
DJ,
bobsledder?
promoter.
Were you gonna be a bobsledder and then it didn't work out?
For me,
or are you still working at it?
Go ahead.
Well, I don't know why I went to Cool Runnings, but go ahead.
Well, these pretzels are awesome.
Dude, I'm telling you, the best.
This guy's down in pretzels.
They're the best thing
I'm
ever
eating
made.
them one at a time this time.
Instead of handfuls.
I'll eat them like gummy bears and popcorn.
Yeah, they're so good.
All right,
go ahead.
Hold on. Shut up.
My mouth is dry.
Exactly, mine is too. I couldn't talk. Fuck you, Albert.
See, that's why he doesn't show up. We don't want him to come too much.
Next time I'm coming, somebody tell him I'm
not coming. Yeah,
right.
So
Everybody say, "Well, Bobby's not coming."
Won't show up.
This is a Sunday you can have off.
All right, go for it, Bobby.
All right, what was it saying?
Your
child
dreams.
Hey, I didn't know it was a question that I read. All right. Have you decided to give up your childhood dreams, or are you still doing it? Honestly, this is funny as hell. Maybe that's why I'm in the position I'm in. I'm still doing it.
Okay.
At 15 years old, you guys do me a favor. When you post this episode, grab the last one and tag it and watch them side by side and find out how many of the same things I mentioned. Just to help me out so I'm consistent.
I'm going to do a little ticker.
Right.
Yeah.
Say, Bobby is on. There's a deviation in what he said there. He's being a hypocrite. Help me check myself.
He's being a hypocrite.
Fact checker. Well, that's what the audience is for.
Right.
Fact check himself?
Yep.
You're going to fact check yourself?
I like doing that. Like I said, if you
that's
don't
good.
check yourself, somebody else will judge you.
Oh, God.
Yep.
See, stop it. We'll talk
They'll-
off topic.
they'll tag you in
Again,
the
we're
urban-
going, shh. Just go.
I'm not perfect. Judge that.
Yeah.
Start there, because you're not either.
Ooh, they blow up fast.
Have you decided to give up your childhood dream, and am I still doing it? Yes, I'm doing it. I was a DJ at 14.
Oh, shit.
I used to hand draw flyers, and I'm a terrible artist. My mother worked in the emergency room. I got background music.
Yeah,
I could have pulled up.
Oh, you're a DJ.
That was horrible.
Right.
That was horrible.
But I mean,
That's the only thing I know.
Yeah.
and I'm just a regular
because I'm
DJ.
white.
I don't pose to be the best of anything. I'm just a hard worker at everything.
Okay.
You're the best.
You're still doing what you were.
Yeah.
Okay.
When I was 14, I'm still
Yeah.
doing the same thing I was doing then. When I was making money for it then, I was a kid. I was buying burritos
Yeah.
at 2 a.m, burritos and French fries for everybody.
He legit said this in the last time he was here.
Oh, nice.
He just fact checked
This
you.
came
You're
out.
good.
This came organically.
Wow. Very nice.
In the
All right.
last
And-
episode.
And
about you?
For me,
you know, doing the same thing. My mom made the flyers for me, so all the posters you see, this is out of habit. These things are a forced habit that is a 37-year-old habit right now.
Yeah.
wow.
So yeah, I'm doing exactly.
Tell me
and-
what you were doing. What you
yeah,
wanted to
and
do.
when I had kids, they were.
I need you to teach Bobby how to quantum leap.
Where does that go faster to the future? Faster?
No,
Or
you want to
past.
go back in time.
Albert travels
Yeah.
through time. It doesn't matter. It's
Oh, he
different
went
thing.
back and came
Yeah.
back
I
to
mean, you
us.
brought up.
yeah.
You mentioned 37, so I'm just saying.
So
like,
he
hey,
wants to go
show
see how you
Bobby
were at 37.
how to do it
Okay.
back in the day.
All right, I'll post a picture. Some Back to the Future. We're all whispering.
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
This
Just
is
show
the
him
Back
how to
to the-
go 88 miles an hour.
Not yet.
Even
He's
though
not
the
there
Avengers
yet. He's not
Endgame
there
showed
yet.
that the Back to the
Oh,
Future
yeah,
doesn't
shit
really
wasn't work.
It doesn't
Doesn't
work,
work.
but
Yeah.
it's not real.
So yeah,
Okay. What
I'm
about you?
doing it.
What about you, Scott?
Oh man, for me,
What were you? Yeah, when you
yeah.
were young.
What were your dreams first? Because I don't even know what they were. We all know mine was this.
Yeah.
yeah. So my dream was, I wanted to be a dancer. No, I always say that.
Cinnamon.
No, cinnamon.
You
yeah.
you accomplished your dream when you did the pants off dance off.
Dance off, dance off.
My name is Coconut.
And,
Coming in a future episode, the
in the-
Amigos pants off dance off.
in the 2010 Dance Off, Pants Off. Yeah, it was the best thing I ever did, and I don't regret anything.
Coconut, we love you.
It got you on American Idol.
Yeah,
You were a
I
contending
didn't sing,
contestant.
and that's why I didn't make the airwaves because I wasn't singing. I was
Yeah.
just dancing, and they didn't think they tried
See,
to put me in
you
the
should have
studios.
went on America's Got Talent
But
because then they would have appreciated your
America's
pants
Got
off dance off.
Tampons.
the other thing was I wanted to be in the
That was
tech.
part of the string in his joke. But
I wanted to be in the tech world, and I didn't do that.
Oh, did you? Okay.
That was my. So I didn't really.
Ooh, so they've recently opened a coding bar here in
A
Chandler.
what? Coding bar?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's mainly for children. But
I'll be the only adult in a big ass fucking chair.
Hey, you gotta start somewhere.
Yeah.
You gotta start somewhere. I'm just saying,
At 5.
your dream is there. It can happen
If you
still,
want it.
but you gotta go get it.
I gotta go get it.
Okay,
You gotta
so
go get
my honestly, my dream when I was young, it was always to be.
A citizen. Sorry. I had to go there. Sorry.
Hey.
Sorry. Let me hold your drink.
Albert's all like, "Hey, I'm gonna set the ball on the tee stand. I'm
You set that up pretty nicely.
I'm gonna set it here." And Scott's
Sorry.
like, "Hold on a second, I got it. Here it comes,
I thought of it more of a volleyball reference. You
home run."
But yeah,
Albert then just volleyed the ball.
He did, yeah.
He did. He
Yeah.
volleyed it,
and I
and
spiked
Scott
it
came
down.
down and was like,
You left it in the air way too long.
Yeah, I did.
You
I
did.
think I did. My dream was always to be.
a U.S. citizen.
And I'm living my dream now.
And I became a citizen in 2009. So yeah, I'm living my dream, guys. Was to be in.
He's like,
Real estate?
Okay, but no, it wasn't. It was in law enforcement.
Oh, shut the fuck up, dude.
Really?
Your dream was to be a narc?
Yeah.
You want to be a cop?
No,
Yes.
Not a
fucking
narc.
what? No.
Do you want to be the
Come on.
beat guy or do you want to be a narc?
Thank God.
I don't know why my hands went up quickly. I don't know why I was in trouble like that. I don't know
But
why.
I'm glad that I was. It didn't end up that
Oh my
way.
God.
I don't think I could do that.
So a cop.
He's like,
Mark.
foul.
Foul.
Time out.
Time out. We're done.
Like this. What about you, Mark?
My dream was to become famous.
I can see you
I'm
kind of working at it.
Working on that dream right now. My dream was to become famous, and I'm working on that dream right now.
That's good.
Yeah. There's a limit, though.
I don't give a fucking limit.
There's a limit.
I want to live off my fame. Let's figure it out.
I guess you could.
Get to work, guys. You and law enforcement and Scott in the tech world.
In the tech world.
Figure it out.
All right.
Code it all together.
And
I'll be security guard.
And Bobby is a DJ.
That's as far
Or
as I
no,
got. That's as far as I got. Security guard. I mean, bartender.
So, Bobby, when you introduce us as we come out, when I come out specifically on the next show that you book us on,
as he's, you know,
say the famous Mark.
Can you bring me out to The Man by the Killers?
Absolutely.
Fuck yes.
I don't.
Anybody that books us, I need to. That's the only song I'll come out to. So anybody that books
you
us.
can't. You can't.
The
say
Man by the Killers.
You can't say the song for all of us.
Yeah, that's you.
No, I said for me.
Yeah, he said for him.
Well, we're gonna have our own individual.
Yeah, because
walkout songs.
I'm gonna have a mariachi on, bro.
Yeah, that's what I was
Hell
thinking.
yeah.
That's what I was thinking for
mariachi
you.
on, bro.
Yeah.
You better walk fast. I'm playing like 10 seconds of this song.
Hey, why am I that? Do I have to do that too? That's fine. I'll be the mariachi too.
I'll play them simultaneously, like 10-second spots, so you guys can walk out together. But I'll say, Mark, Scott, and Alberto. No, he's a citizen. Albert.
He's a citizen.
Yes.
We established that.
Yeah, we removed the O when I became a citizen.
Right. 1990 what? 2009.
2009. I removed the O from my name.
So,
Smart.
As soon as we became friends, you
I
removed
want to
it.
talk about Facebook.
Okay,
Let's do it.
Okay, let's do it.
We talked about Facebook already.
I know he wants more.
We only mentioned it.
Yeah.
Talking about it is like I said, you has.
I need you on that mic.
No,
I need you on that mic.
There you go.
On her
Any
muff.
effective questions.
Okay.
All right.
Because I don't know where you guys are coming from when you say that. If we just say, comedy Facebook groups, we were talking about trash talk or feelings or whatever came out of that. But I don't think the right questions were asked to kind of like dig. Sometimes I leave places thinking they should really dig in to find out like more.
Yeah.
Because I leave like still full. I like to leave places like this. When you guys say I should be a public speaker, you should be emptying my cup. So see, that's how come I don't do it. Okay. That's how come I don't. Because
This is why you're not allowed to go back out to your car during breaks.
Yeah, that is a good way to yeah.
You think too much.
If you guys took breaks, if y'all, I'm a workaholic. I don't know what that word means.
Oh,
I fucking raced here. The fucking everything over 55 miles an hour was work, not getting pulled over.
It's true.
Right?
I'm serious. I'm a hard worker. Everything. In fact, I keep wanting to post it, but I won't. I'll say it. If you really want to get at me or make me move or move my mountain, outwork me.
There you go.
I think you've said that before. Yeah, I think you have.
The only thing
But I mean, that's kind of how you portray yourself. I mean, you're a motive.
I love to see people work as hard
Yeah.
as me.
Yeah.
Because
you bring it.
At least I know that they're really into what they're doing.
Yeah.
Right.
But if it's half-assed, then I'm like, man, don't even talk. I don't want the conversation because I work too hard. Number one, to hear about your half-assedness.
Yeah.
Versus, where's your real effort? Are you
Right.
really doing this for a purpose? Because effort will prove it. You can show me better than you can tell me.
Yep.
Right.
And that's where I think a lot of these groups, and there's so much comfort in your friendships. Nobody's honest to say, dog, I feel you wanting to do this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But maybe perhaps after 2 years of the nothing response, you should just support. Stop asking for time. I have to do this personally on Tuesday nights because a lot of people want to try it because they think their friend is doing it, and clearly when you do something because your friend's doing it, you don't think much of your friend.
Yeah.
You think your friend's a piece of shit.
Yeah,
so really you're not that person's friend.
Yeah.
And I'm sick of it because I raised 2 girls in a real world in a real house that fuck your friends are fake.
Yeah.
And if you don't believe me, call me in 365 days and tell me who your new friends are.
I was actually having a conversation
That's a
with
good
somebody
point.
recently
That's a
about
really good point.
reality of friendship, right? And I told him, I'm like, well, why don't you just stop texting them first? Stop reaching out to them first, right? And let's see where the reality is.
Let's see who comes back and says, "Hey, what's up?"
When you separate yourself from the crowd, if the crowd doesn't reach out, you're not a part of it. Stay the hell out of it.
Yeah.
That's parenting advice.
You realize who the real people are once you stop communicating with them.
That's right.
Yeah.
Because then they'll be like, hey, man, I haven't heard from you in a while. Like, what's going on?
And people don't really want to hear from you. They just want to see you when they see you.
Yeah.
And tell you about themselves when they're out.
Yeah,
true.
You know what I've been doing lately?
I
I don't want anyone to ask me what I'm up to. I'm up to crying and heartache when you don't know what I'm going through.
Yeah.
No,
Thank you. I need that.
There has been,
that's a good one.
Yeah, we here at the podcast have had a little bit of drama this last week, and there has been like, hey man, I haven't heard from so and so a little while. Maybe I'm still in the doghouse. Maybe so. I'm just checking in.
This is possible.
Yeah,
but when you care more,
you
find that you care more. That's a representation of yourself.
Yeah,
I represent myself to care enough to find out.
No,
hey,
there has been moments. But like, hey, bro, have you seen text message recently? Like, what's going on?
Are you checking? I mean, it says
what's
you
going
read
on?
it.
Yeah.
Right.
It says you read it, and I can see that.
Yeah.
And I can see that you read it.
Right.
Are you alive?
I got to turn those off.
Checking in.
It's
turn those off.
It's really about a lot of people find comfort in saying they have a lot of friends, but when you find yourself alone, man, and nobody's checking, I see people post on Facebook saying that they have problems, and they're not my problems to get involved in because I am human. I still have my own problems.
Yeah.
I'm not perfect just because I work hard. The president's not perfect, but he's running the country.
Yeah.
We're not at war yet.
I want to kind of say something I recently seen that is kind of positive with the current president that we have.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
So he recently just got out of I don't know if he was doing some camp. I have no idea what the fuck he was doing. But he took time out.
He doesn't either.
Which sounds about right.
No, but he was leaving an event that he was at.
He probably doesn't either.
And immediately, without any caution or anything, as soon as he walked out of the doors of this event, he booked it to the left and made sure that he went and shook hands and communicated with local law enforcement. Wasn't coerced to do that. It was not. It didn't seem like he was asked based on the video that I seen, but he made sure that he went out and communicated. To me, that is a real personal act.
Yeah.
That like I can be like, oh my god, like
That
I'm
you
not.
can, that you can kind of.
And you're not a Trump.
You're not a Trump.
Yeah,
Trump.
I'm not a Trump supporter. No.
Yeah.
But to me, that's a genuine gesture that
shows
like,
that he's
oh shit,
One
he's
more time.
somewhat of a
yeah.
To that fairness that I speak of, I didn't say anything slanderous toward the guy either.
No,
you didn't.
I led with what it was
Yeah.
because of the way. I mean, we can see a million things the same way and have a different opinion.
Exactly,
That's true.
And I have good friends, and I mean a real good friend who is like opposed to the comedy community because he used to do comedy, and he was ouched for his ways and his views. But people were telling me this dude was a racist. He's not a racist. He's an atheist. But I'm like, I believe in, the blood of Jesus to my bones.
Yeah.
But I also question a lot of theology.
Yeah.
So, just because he has a thought process, we see everything on this world the same way. But just because he believes something outside of, the scope of supernaturality means that we can't get along? No. Like he's a white dude, bald head, looks like a skinhead. He's not, but people are so quick to judge. I judge you based on what the hell you do to me.
Yeah.
So first off, you got all freedom around my presence.
Yeah. That's how I am.
That's how it should be.
Outside of that, man,
I trust everybody until you make me think otherwise.
Don't push me because I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head.
That explains a lot.
Perfectly.
There's so much love in this. Look at all the love.
Like,
I know. Look at the love. The love. Oh,
that looked really official right there.
Yeah, dude.
So in regards to the comedy Facebook groups, I think we need to. Facebook's not for real.
But a
lot of us.
That's an image that somebody wants you to see.
Yeah,
that is nothing.
So
it's nowhere near reality.
And that's my point. Everything, like I have 4,500 friends on Facebook. 3,200 of them are around the country.
Yeah.
1,600 of them are in Phoenix.
Yeah.
But just imagine when people.
Where do you get those stats from?
I look
Facebook
on Facebook. Like there's a thing on Facebook where you can get.
You just have to learn. Right? Like I found out accidentally how to. I just explore shit.
Okay.
And when you explore things like social media, you find things that you weren't aware of. Like you can do this. You can find out that you're reaching 340,000 people by way of posting and sharing on other people's places.
I feel. I know that Twitter is really good about having alternative avenues for you to find out where your reach is, but I haven't found a good avenue where Facebook, Instagram, like where our real reach is. Because on a weekly basis, we can reach Twitter-wise, we can reach over 100,000 people easily.
Wow.
And even still, like the social media thing, it's a great engine, man, but sometimes it's just running and there's nobody on it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's true.
The bus is running and there ain't nobody.
There ain't no driver.
Right. Thank you. It's just sitting there running idle. And
will you be our driver, Bobby?
Actually, and that's kind of my point. Like when people shop me, I'm like, if you're reaching out to me,
we just went full circle.
You
are Morgan Freeman, and we are your Miss Daisy.
And I gotta drive you guys.
And go.
Damn it. And go. So where would you like to go, Miss Daisy? Today, we'll go over to the grocery store or down to the shop, Miss Daisy.
Well, you're the GPS. What can tell me,
bitch? You're staying home today, Miss Daisy.
He's taking us to the
all your groceries and medicines here,
Miss Daisy. I had a hangover from drinking that shit. Talking to you last night.
We're gonna stay
home tonight.
He's taking us to the white skin.
Oh, yeah,
the White Skin Show.
Yep.
And
hey, you know what? I'm glad you said that. I wanted to have you guys been to Virginia?
No,
I have been. Virginia Beach.
Okay, this might have been in the last podcast too, if I'm thinking back properly. But I went there in '99 to visit my sister for 4th of July, and we were driving around. It was down by the Capitol, and we were driving around these different, like, I don't want to say neighborhoods, but different suburbs, areas, whatever, subdivisions. And we came up to this place where the sign said Powhite. Powhite.
P-O-W.
What's the rest?
Yeah. Right?
Spell it all out.
P-O-W.
Powhite. I didn't say spell it like a rapper. V-E-R-S Sachi. P-O-W-H-I-T-E.
Okay.
Wow.
White. P.O. White.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you. Thank you, Marcus. I didn't want to say it. So I was asking my sister,
White. P.O.
how are we going through Powhite? What is Powhite? And I kept reading the sign as we approached it, and I was like, dang, this ain't no. So wait. Is this the white ghetto where the Po-Whites live?
Yeah.
Because there's. Why would you say Powhite unless it's a Native American residence?
Yeah, that's how I was thinking.
That's what when I first. Yeah. And I kept looking at it and I was like, it doesn't look like a I'm looking at the sign as we're approaching.
Where's the res?
And it's really.
They
really want to. They changed. They called
was it really?
Powhite. Yes.
Was it really down and out?
I think they changed the name to Powhite because of that.
To relate to that.
Interesting.
Before I moved here to Arizona, I took a road trip from Wisconsin to Louisiana. We had to drive through. Mississippi.
And Po-White.
And just before we got to Jackson, Mississippi, there were a few exit signs for just random exits. And under the exit, it'd say Hawthorne Heights or whatever. Under the exit, it would be KKK.
Really?
No way, really?
Yeah. And so we got off.
How long ago was this?
This was
20 years ago?
No.
10, 12.
Yeah, 12.
No way, really?
And we got off in Jackson to stay the night before we went off to Louisiana. And I asked the hotel place where we went, yo, dude, I've seen on one of the signs, KKK, what is that's the thing still? What, it doesn't, no comprehension to it.
Yeah.
And he's all like, yeah, you don't get off on those exits. Even if you are cultured, you don't get off on those exits.
Nope.
So that's like their little, their time capsule almost.
Exactly.
They keep it how it is there.
This is where the brothers get off.
Yeah. Wow.
All the brothers get off right here.
Yeah.
This exit, 12 more exits till y'all get off. You understand?
Thank you, Mr. Freeman.
Make a right on this exit.
I don't think Morgan Freeman's going to be on their GPS too.
All right, Bobby, give us a word. Give us a word to the haters on Facebook, and not even Facebook. The haters on Instagram, the haters on all social media. Just give us a word. Just
a word. I mean, it's more than a word because a word could be harsh. A word could be mistranslated.
Dude, I just want you to be real, and if that's harsh, it is what it is. But I want you to be real.
I am going to be real because I keep saying that I'm a human being too.
Yep. Yeah.
So if I'm lashing out at you, actually, you know what? Ultimately, there's no real reason for anybody to dislike me unless, of course, you just don't like someone who is well liked. That's a very popular thing. Mm-hmm. All right. When someone's well liked, a lot of other people don't like them, and that's the
Kardashians. It's just
you know what? I actually love the Kardashians. I just hate the fact that what they do to get their money.
Mm-hmm. Porn,
whoring. I'm sorry.
They do whore themselves.
But really,
it's true.
But watch this. In the '80s, nobody said nothing to Madonna when she. But she came out and said something about it. She said, "I don't need a pimp," basically stating, "I am my own whore."
Yeah.
I pimped me out.
Yeah.
That's
true.
Don't need nobody for that. In fact, I'm going to prove it for the rest of my life. Bitch is 60, not married.
Yeah.
So tell us what it's like to pimp yourself out.
It's the best thing ever because I get to choose.
Exactly. Yes.
Yes.
That's exactly what it is. Yes.
You're the boss in a sense.
And that's
you get to direct where the traffic comes from.
And you don't care.
Thank you.
You control the narrative.
And so for the haters, they have, and I opened with that, it was kind of an anti-hate, but I'm addressing the hate. Everyone has their own narrative.
Yeah.
And it always benefits self. But when you have, I did steer narrative. I can say it twice if I'm not. I did still narrative.
Yeah.
So but when we go to the narrative, but narratively speaking.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Travel.
I didn't spike it. I don't think I blew any. I saw you look at the volume. I didn't blow the speakers.
You blew
I peaked it. I peaked it. So
New Horizons. You peaked.
But as you were saying, narratively speaking.
Speaking to the narrative, what was it?
I don't. The question.
We were talking about
give a word about the haters.
It's just being that sometimes that shit hurts. When people hate, it hurts because you're human. And that's the reason a lot of people are haters is because they're hurt. Misery loves company. Yeah. Don't put a pin in that. Let that one flow.
That's true. Can we at least say, like, in the entertainment industry, us being Pocket, we're entertainment, right?
Now, yes, absolutely.
There is enough room for everybody. Whether I'm
yeah.
your taste or not.
There's an abundance. There's abundance of everything.
There it is.
And,
there is
abundance. And an abundance mindset will get you further than a scarcity mindset.
Now watch, I'm gonna drop a heavy pound on the back of that because a lot of times the ego takes over the mindset, and you forget that there are actually other people with feelings involved, not just you. So when the ego becomes present, it actually pushes against everybody else's opportunity to be positive, or it also pushes against their opportunity to be liberated, to shine as equally as you are. Yeah. So a lot of times people's egos will suppress a lot of positive energy when people came to like, woo! And that one person will come in and suppress all that energy with their ego.
Yeah.
Right.
And, those are the things that I find the most difficult when it comes to hate.
Yeah.
Because the ego is the only thing that's flexing when you're hating on somebody else. It's how you feel about someone, how you feel about yourself, and where your ego stands. Because as entertainers, there is an abundance.
Yeah.
And there's no way that everybody should be going at it the way that they are with the hate on Facebook.
There is an abundance, but there is room for everyone.
Yeah. Well, everyone doesn't. Ooh.
You want to be careful there too, though. I get where you're
everyone doesn't deserve the room that they're asking for or the room that they're injecting themselves into.
They need to see the reality.
That is the reality of it. And sometimes we put ourselves in a position to put ourselves out when we think we're helping ourselves. And a lot of young guys don't know that. Their parents haven't taught them that. That's not something you're going to learn. You're either going to be taught it or you will learn the hard way. Yeah. You'll learn by not having opportunity.
Learn that way.
Because there's a lot of opportunity right now, to your point. Yeah. There's an abundance.
Abundance of everything.
But you know why people don't get it? Because they can't handle it. They don't have the capacity to handle the responsibility for what's being freely given
to them.
Yeah.
You have an opportunity to do way more with what you get for free. You can make it. You can turn it into something.
Yes,
but
exactly.
That's where he's coming from. I know that part.
Yeah,
that part is deep. That part is in a book. It's written.
Yeah. You're right.
People don't want to. They just want to be like, oh, there's beer. Can I have one?
Yes.
Well, did you come with $5 to donate to the next 6-pack, 12-pack?
Yeah. No.
Oh, you just want one.
Yeah.
Here's one. But while we're partying, you better hold that one the whole time because you ain't part of this.
Yeah.
Friends shit. Friends put in.
Yeah.
People want one. Just
people.
one.
Yeah.
I'll give you one.
Yeah, that's true, man.
Friends put in.
And 6 months to a year, we're going to have you on as your own motivational speaker.
No.
Don't worry. We'll figure it all out. You just show up.
Let me speak to a couple of events because I gotta get ready to go. It's 5:00 and I got like
yes.
Let's go and wind it down.
You got like 5 minutes to get to your next.
Do your thing. What you got going on
tonight? I have Tempe Improv. This is America. That is it was on the wall.
It was. Yeah, you got mad because when we did.
You got mad.
Coach changed the strategy. Coach changed the strategy. So we have tonight. This is America at Tempe Improv. It's ripped in there. I must have been pissed off.
There was an audible.
No, you were like ripping.
All right, so that's who we have tonight at Tempe Improv. It was going to be hosted by Kingsley Mukamara, but the coach, I did call an audible. We're going to pull Darrell Johnson up to host because that's my little brother. We're about to start working together somehow, some way, in some capacity. So Darrell Johnson will be the host tonight, and Kingsley Mukamara will be on the lineup. Then we got Gabe Bill, who's closing, T. Kingsby, who will be going right before him at the end of the show. Then Wolf Brown, Abrar Maniar, Ernesto Ortiz. He is good. Damn, now you messed me up.
Sorry. Mark, shut up.
Yeah, Mark, what the hell? Got me over here sounding like Denzel in a lie.
What happened was
Jason Santiago, Gene Moore, Trevor Skies, and Joel Cooper.
Give Gene a hug for me.
I will. Gene gives good hugs.
Yeah,
he loves to give hugs. He loves to give hugs. So that's tonight. Doors open at 6:30. I was gonna say a whole bunch about these events, but I really can't because I'm running out of time.
Yes.
Make sure you guys check us out on the video portion of this, Facebook Live and or YouTube.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm
you
about
can
to
see
plug
all of his upcoming shows.
Yes.
Oh, you're gonna
Black
post
Skin
them?
Again.
Yeah,
Laugh and nod your head. What do we have? Black and Tanners coming
Browns
up.
and Tanners.
Brown and Black and
You're thinking about a beer. He wants a black and tan.
Black and tan is a beer.
Yep.
I can do this.
Yeah, what else you got?
I'll try to do it real quick.
Go.
All right, so let's take it from the top. This is my second take on this one, ladies and gentlemen, because of the water I'm drinking.
Stupid water. It's the Gilbert water.
Sound like barn water.
It kind of did.
All right, so right behind me, you can see what's coming up. Thursday night, I want to plug Thursday because I really have to make Laugh and Nod Your Head a huge event, not just for me, but for the sake of the venue. It's at Stand Up Live downtown. We will be there this Thursday with Laugh and Nod Your Head. The basic concept is laughing first, which means you'll get 5 comedians, maybe 6 comedians first, do them 5 minutes each. After that, you'll have R&B and local hip-hop artists laugh and nod your head. You nod your head to music. So we'll be doing Laugh and Nod Your Head Thursday night. Doors open at 6:30. But once again, tonight, Tempe Improv at 6:30. Doors open for seating, and it's This Is America. Great show coming up at Tempe Improv tonight. So please, if you want to get tickets, hit me up directly in the comments right there. Or you can hit the 3 Amigos. I think they might be there. They might not.
2.5 Amigos. I know you see.
Damn it! I keep counting people and not sizes.
I know.
All right.
Hit us up if you want tickets. We'll direct you right where you need to go.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah, he's got it. Yeah.
Make sure you hit us on all of our social medias, Amigospc. On
Basically,
everything.
that's like saying shut up, Bobby.
2.5amigos.com.
And you can hit me up on Facebook, Mellowbee Entertainment, Mellowbee Entertainment on Facebook. That's my entertainment page. Bobby Johnson is my regular page. I look just like I sound. And DJ Mellowbee is also my page, my DJ page. Find everything with the 3 Amigos. I'll be posting all this there. All of my events, I'll mention 3 Amigos in.
2.5.
2.5, damn it. It's the movie and the beer.
It's
the movie and the beer. 2.5, motherfuckers.
Thanks a lot for being here, Bobby. We really appreciate it, buddy.
No problem. Thank you guys for having me.
Albert,
Awesome.
thanks for coming too.
Yeah.
We're glad you made it.
That's why he was
We're glad you
confused.
made it.
That's why he was confused.
I was saying 3 the first day, too.
I know.
I said 3 the whole time.
Cool. Hugs and kisses.
Hugs and kisses, smooches, motherfuckers.
What are you doing me? Thanks for being here.
September 7th. I'm sorry, August 17th.
The Kings of the Underground every Friday night. Make sure you guys go check that out.
1:30 in the morning. That is 1:30. I'm sorry.
Well, they have
1
2
a.m.
shows. They have 9 and
That's
1:30
right. They
in the
got the
morning.
roast and the comedy show.
Chicken and fish.
I talk too much.
You talk enough.
All right, you guys. I'm going to take the improv.
Yeah.
You can see what's in the background, but I do got to get down there. I didn't tag Pat Price. Let me see if I can tag him somehow.